Hey, Mr. Lodak.
You copied that to your clipboard, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see if you can pin it. We are back again. Mark Miller, what's going on, buddy? There's the link if a couple of you guys want to join in. I'm going to try and do this. Benji 813 Amethyst. We will be doing facial recognition to join the live stream. No below the neck. As you guys know, JP is on vacation, and we're going to be following suit Tuesday. We're going on vacation. Right, no wee-wees. That's right, Benji. We're going to be going on vacation Tuesday evening, and we're going to Minnesota. And we won't be back till the following Tuesday, so we're going to go up there and visit some family and do a little prospecting.
I'm so excited.
Keith Netherwald. Nice to see you, buddy. Lester Lepore Sr. Did a shout out for you earlier, buddy. Hope you saw that. Oh, man, getting ready for work. Ooh. I did that this morning. Oh, yes, Mark. We're going to try to. Oh, honeymoon. Wow. How many years you guys been married?
They just got back from their honeymoon.
What was it, first year or initial marriage or 5 years, 10 years?
Well, I mean, how long they've been together is different.
We pinned the link. I don't know. See if I can do this again. Congratulations, Benji.
You gotta right click on that. No, you gotta right click on it.
I am right clicking. There's the link if someone wants to call in. If I was talented enough, I would be able to pin it, but I'm not. Seven years, congratulations. That's awesome. July 2nd, me and the wife here will be our 5th year. That's quite an accomplishment. I'm able to keep my gold nuggets and keep away from her pick.
I have your nuggets in the palm of my hand.
Over with comment, 3 dots will show up, and click on that. Okay. 3 dots, click on that. It says put user in timeout or block the user. Not working, Mr. Lodak.
Hey, you guys, how's it going?
You guys!
Hey, you guys!
So how's everybody doing?
Doing good. Wow. I'm sorry to hear about that, bud. Yeah, Mr. Luke, I was on my comment. Luke Duke, how's it going?
Howdy, Luke.
No, go out of that. What about those three dots?
Nope,
No.
didn't work either. Gibby's Treasures.
He was able to come in.
Yeah, I just have to repost the link. Does this sound all right tonight, guys?
Oh, yeah.
LBPA for life, Luke Duke.
Right. I was gonna be like,
I was ready.
So was I.
20 boneless wings. Damn. Were those a hot and spicy or just a normal barbecue?
I don't know if you can see that, but how it's tarnished on the snake. Like
Yeah.
those inner V's are darker than the rest.
Yeah.
I thought that turned out pretty cool. And that's just from
Right.
keeping it in my pocket.
Right. I try not to keep mine in my pocket because I worry about losing the darn thing. But you can see how mine's tarnished, but this is 4 years old now.
That's pretty awesome.
Backside's just the same. Probably upside down.
Now that's like the image of the town, right?
Huh?
On the backside of that coin, it's like the image of the town.
Yeah, it's a town image. It's got a horse at the, looks like a saloon, and a couple dogs, person sitting on a bench, one person walking into the bar, and a couple people walking around. It's really cool. Asian zing and jammin' jalapeno. Ooh, sounds a little warm, Luke.
Benji says this is the first bar he's actually watched while drinking.
Ah, sweet. I have to get my bartender to get me another one.
See, I am my own bartender. I got my case right here, bottle right here, shot glass right there.
So you're more prepared than I am.
Yeah, I got to get things set up.
Strip 63, how's it going, buddy? How you guys doing up there in the Northeast? Hope you guys are staying a lot cooler than we are.
Yeah, right now by me, I think it's like 64 degrees, but it's like raining. It's been raining all day long.
What's your next week's weather look like?
Humid and hot.
It figures I'm going to bring the stuff up there with me.
Yeah.
It's just not right, man.
I mean, we're supposed to have a few days with some rains and stuff like that, but other than that, it's supposed to be humid and hot.
Oh, yeah?
You guys are going to be miserable at work.
I don't have to work. JP Lawns and Moore's in the house.
How you doing, JP? Oh, yeah. From when JP was live, someone said the magic word in the chat there, so...
Now, see, I heard there was a fault there.
Here you go, JP.
I heard that we didn't have to do shots. See, I've got somebody trying to come in on stream, and it's got a really weird name.
What's the name?
Wiener Helicopter.
I bet you that's probably heavy.
I can't see him, so I can't let him in. It's a blank screen.
Or
Evie,
is
if
it
you're
Mr.
in
Lodak?
here, well, yeah, that could be Lodak as well. I didn't think about that. 83 and humid. All right, Lester, it's good.
Your helicopters.
That's what I'm saying. Not tonight. We're not playing that.
Later, Lester.
Lester, you have a safe evening tonight, man. Don't get too hot there at work. My bartender is not listening to me, so you're going to have to give me about 30 seconds.
That's all good. Anybody have any plans for this weekend or coming up weekend? It was Mr. Lodak. It was Mr. Lodak. He just wanted to see if you would let that name in or not.
Ah, see? The test. And I passed.
Oh man, that was funny. But the name was too on the nose, you know.
Yeah, it was, but just a gray screen down there, I can't quite trust that.
Yeah, I still have PTSD about it too. So
Yeah, that was a haunting nightmare.
yeah, so Vendetta did a crush on some ore I sent him,
Yeah,
and he
I
ended
didn't
up
get to see
putting a
all that.
button out of that. It looked more silver, but with like
What
a
was in the?
yellowish hue to it. So he thinks it's like silver with copper values.
You don't think it may have been a white gold, possibly, or a rose gold?
Could be, but got to get it tested. He didn't have the proper equipment to test it, so get it sent out and tested and see what I got. Because there's a whole lot more that's shedding off that quartz vein that I can go in there with a crowbar and pry it right out.
Really? Hey, we just got invited. Our local GPAA chapter down here at Coker Creek got invited to a mine. I think it's a copper mine. So I'm thinking about trying to show up on that. I think it's next month.
Did you get up and get another beer?
Yeah, I got me another beer.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Well, I got thirsty, bartender. Oh, the bartender's gonna do a shot. Gonna start selling Florida pay dirt, huh?
Ow, that was my leg. I know where those bruises on the side of my leg come from.
What would you expect to find in those bags?
It's a fucking table, man.
What bags? The Florida or yours?
Yeah, the Florida bags.
Hopefully some shark teeth.
I'm gonna need some shark teeth. I want one of those great big old huge shark
gold.
teeth.
Hey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm catching up to you from earlier, okay?
No, but that was funny. Crap gold. What would you find in the Florida bag? Yeah, that's what I would expect.
Right.
Cheers.
Some lost rings.
Yeah. Mr. Doughboy 356. How's it going, buddy? Long time no see. I thought Heavy was supposed to be trying to call in this evening.
No, where's
he had service.
Ah.
See, that's why at first I thought that might have been Heavy Metal that called in with that name. and try to like fool us all by covering his
Yeah,
camera.
that was kind of a wishy-washy thing there.
See, we need to get him a little, like, RPE sluice or something and label the side of it Jackrabbit 2.5.
We done gave him one sluice.
No, because Heavy's was 5.0. And they both got jackrabbited.
She's talking about getting you a sluice.
We give one to Heavy.
You're going to make me buy a sluice. Have you got an RPE?
I got a Spike Strike from JP.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it have one?
Rocky Mountain Life, how's it going? No,
Like,
he has a Spike Strike.
I don't have one of those yet.
I guess I should listen, right?
Yeah, it would be helpful. I'm not answering his question twice. I will get a hold of Eric. I think I have your address.
Yeah. If not, I could always just send it to you too.
Well, we might work something out this coming week.
All right.
Like I said, I'm going to be kind of booked with family, but on the way back, we might be able to swing by and meet for an hour or two.
Sounds awesome.
So,
It's in the same area.
You're on the west side, central, south?
I'm more central, like middle Wisconsin.
So you're right there on the north side of the Dells?
Pretty much, yeah.
Might be coming through there. I'll get with you. Spider Ace.
Like, I'm directly centrally located between Wausau and Green Bay.
Cool. I'll have to let me look it up here real quick. I check my route.
Spider Ace Prospecting in the house. How you doing?
Let's see. Best route. So you may have to come down a little bit to meet me. It's taken me through the west side of Chippewa Falls and down through the Black River Falls.
Where's he at?
Over through Maston and Wisconsin Dells. So is that your general neck of the woods?
That's like south of me. Maybe like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, I was thinking you're up there around Wausau, aren't you?
I'm an hour east of Wausau.
Or east of Wausau.
We're going to be over here. When we come back, we can go that way. And then
so you're outside of Green Bay.
Look, we can go that way and come down and tie in. Right through here to tie in. We could go over in his area.
Like
I might be able to meet you over there around Stevens Point.
Yeah, when we're coming back.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, well, let's just plan on that then. I'll get a hold of you. David Villa.
How you doing, David? But yeah, that's pretty close. It's like within 45 minutes.
Sweet. Well, we'll do a little meet and greet there, and we'll probably do that Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I'll come back down through that area. Because on Wednesday,
We'll be coming through that area.
It would depend on the time.
We're leaving out the morning of the 5th. So
we got work like 6:45 to 4 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
We're leaving out on the 5th, though. By the time we got over there, it'd be about the time he got off work.
No, it wouldn't. It's not going to take that long. It's going to take like 2 hours to drive over there.
He said, no.
Yeah.
Have him GPS it. 1947 St. Paul.
Well,
That is probably like a 4.5 hour drive from here.
Okay, 4 hours drive, so it'd
See?
still be noonish.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it's going to be too early for him. We need to be further south.
Because where I work is like the Appleton area.
Appleton.
Mm.
Let's see if we can find
I
that.
know that because that's where Steve lives. That's where my cousin Steve lives. I do believe it's Appleton.
Hold on, check that.
You don't get your phone all jacked up.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, I see the Appleton area. It's right there.
I was waiting on it.
She gonna drive me to drinking, guys.
Not me.
I gotta say, it was still a really awesome experience to hang out with you guys at Flash Bash.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love the Flash Bash. Can't wait to do it again. I'm trying to get JP roped into the 16th, 17th, and 18th of next month, coming down to Alabama Cold Camp with me and Ed, me and HD Shovel Ed.
I would love to, but it's kind of a distance for me to travel, and I have plans that weekend. So,
Right.
and like the weekend before that, I probably won't be on the live stream because that's when we're doing the bachelor party.
Right on. Hey, I'm not mad at you over that one.
Who's doing a bachelor party?
He
I
is
am for my boss.
for his boss.
What the heck do you need a bachelor party for?
Yeah, how's your boss?
He's an old guy, so we want to throw him a good time.
Ah, hell, I had my bachelor party 5 years ago, and I sat at home. We snuggled.
No, we didn't. We partied. We partied hard.
We didn't
We
party
did.
hard that hard. At least I didn't. I partied
Not like-
harder on here a few times.
But we still partied hard. But it was together. We weren't doing anything. A better way to spend your time is together.
Right, but yeah, we got to do a two-step on the drive because it's like a 15-hour drive for us to get up to St. Paul and then back. And I have got to spend a few hours with my mother, like the 5th.
No. And I don't blame you about that. Family comes first, so I'd rather have you do that than waste a whole day with me.
I could still mail you something, or we could figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, I would love to meet you and Mr. Lodak, or Mr. Lodak. I'm not going all the way out to Idaho. No, I would love to meet you in Flower Gold, but due to time constraints and holiday and July 2nd being our anniversary, it's kind of wrapped up with family.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody. Crispy, Utah. Beautiful place. Well,
I've not been to Utah.
oh, I thought you were in Idaho, Mr. Lodak.
Mr. Lodak is the hoe.
I guess he is the hoe.
Idaho.
I guess he is the hoe. I don't know where he lives exactly. I know he's right out in that general area.
He just said he was the hoe.
Idaho?
No. The Villa says no, it's you. You the hoe, Mike.
Stealing ya is stealing here. How's it going, buddy? No, that one's yours. You're not going to get me.
She's trying to get the hammer.
Yeah, she is trying
Is that
tonight.
yours?
No, that's yours. She's trying to get me tatered tonight, so I'll sleep and leave her alone.
That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, I got. Yeah, I know there's no gold in Utah, just salt.
No, we'll wait a little bit. We'll get there.
Mr. Lodak was the hoe.
He said, what you call him? The hoe. He said,
Mr. Lodak the hoe.
He said, I the hoe.
And I tell you what, to be honest, I can't wait to get to that 1K. I've got an RPE sluice I'm going to give away. I've got a small crusher that I've made. I've got a couple silver rounds. I've got some gold, pay dirt.
Backpack crevice sucker.
And she's talking me into a backpack crevice sucker.
That sounds awesome.
No, I've got 2 mods, Luke. Mr. Lodak he slapped me around and said he didn't want to be a mod, so HD Chevrolet is one of my mods, and Shaw's Prospecting is my other one.
Shaw doesn't get on so
And
much.
Ron doesn't get on so much anymore. He's having a hard time with finding a place to live and everything right now.
Yeah, when times get rough, they get rough with all the crap that's going on nowadays.
Reading the chat.
Oh, that's all right. I'm reading the chat as well.
Just making sure I ain't missing anything. Like when I seen you taking your shot, I saw somebody post that word in the chat. So
Well,
let's try and catch up.
ET Prospecting thought he would come in here and
crack kills, and put this back in the
try
freezer.
and get me all messed up. So
why are you even playing it off? Fucked up. Trying to get you fucked up. Not right now.
You leave that bottle out and I'll finish it. Put it up.
Put it up.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Bring it back out.
Bring it back out.
No, he's going to make Charles take a shot.
Oh, bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well show me the other bottle too.
If you don't know who we're referring to, it's ET Prospecting.
This is ET Prospecting. Look, he's got a little bitch bun.
A douche knob.
Put it in the freezer.
He said,
No, put it in the freezer.
Anyways, Ron F. Yeah, we could be popping bottles. Give me that before you even do that. See, I've got this left out of this 5th.
Yep.
And then I've got
No.
this 5th. That's not even cracked yet.
Here. Bartender.
I got a whole bar back here.
Sweet.
I can get into.
I don't know why she's doing that. Charts for hell.
I was trying to catch him off guard.
Mark Miller, call in, man.
You and Charles have
We need
to do
some
a
help.
shot.
Come on, we've got 2 of them on here yelling charts. Come on, Charles.
All right.
Man bun. No, I don't call that a man bun. I call that a bitch bun.
Yeah, because he's a bitch.
No, Eric, I don't think it would take me all night to drink all that. Here's the charts. I don't know where JP went.
Well, damn, she's in your one.
Hello, Robinson Prospecting. How you doing? Partridge Family.
Partridge Family.
He said you'd be up all night trying to
Yeah,
drink that.
I'm not drinking all that tonight. That's a rough night. I'll just set that down.
We've only started.
Just sit that down.
Gotta get warm.
I've got youngsters here trying to get me
He said,
hammered.
this is gonna get warm.
Well, you take it then.
Drink it while it's cold.
I've done too. It's your turn.
What the fuck? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Well, you better get to kicking.
He said, hold on, I don't want to spill it everywhere.
Oh, come on, guys. It's not that much of that.
Look at that. Here.
All right, you take that. I'll take that.
No, you take that. She'll take this.
No, you take that.
I don't want that. I got my own shit.
Take that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Take
hold
it.
off.
It's too much.
You're gonna hold off.
I'm not doing. I'm not gonna get foobarred tonight. Oh, there's the wife back there. I see her.
Yep.
Hey, you got a cute new pup. How's the big dog taking to it?
We won't have him for another 6 weeks. He's
6
only
more weeks.
He's still on mom.
Oh, Mom.
Slap the mama around. No, we're not breaking. No.
But
Stop.
it is a male. So it'll be to the point where Moose will start getting fixed. Hopefully soon. And then we'll be able to get the puppy because we've been having issues with him because the other dog that we had that passed away, he was used to having another dog to play with. Now, like anything that he sees moving, he wants to play with it. Especially when we go for walks and he like jumps and lunges at like rabbits and squirrels and
Oh shit.
like literally drug the wife across like 4 neighbors' yards chasing after a rabbit.
That's good stuff.
We're gonna get the puppy to see if that kind of helps because then he'll have someone to play with as it gets older and take his mind off of it. Plus, it's also one of his siblings, so we're getting it from the same breeder. Should be awesome.
That's cool.
I mean, his temperament's just awesome, and I mean, he's spoiled. My wife has spoiled him. So this next one is mine, hence the name Nugget, because I'm going to turn him into a gold sniffing hound.
There you go.
And just the coloring is on him is just awesome.
Yeah, you look rather spotted.
Yeah, but like I'll have to get pictures from my wife because she has pictures of dad and pictures of mom. And hopefully he takes after dad because dad looks like a beast. Straight up huge beast. But he's the biggest teddy bear ever. You start petting him, he will not leave your side. Like literally you stop petting him and he'll nudge your hand until you start petting
give me
him.
some more. I ain't seen a St. Bernard yet not do that though, but you got to watch the slobber jaws.
Like literally, he's jumping up on my wife right now, and check this out. All right.
Oh crap!
And he's only a year old.
A year old.
A year old.
Okay.
Good Lord. He gonna knock her down.
I mean, he's massive. But you seen that as you walk by the sink there. His head is at counter height. Anything on the kitchen table, anything is fair game to him. It doesn't matter. There's no time.
Oh, I wish my dogs were more gentle tempered. My little Chihuahuas,
Oh, they got small dog complex.
they don't like people.
Exactly. No, they and like any other bigger dogs, they'll go up to him fearless.
Yeah, they are. They are totally fearless.
It's that small dog complex. You get that with people too. Like the shorter they are, the bigger their complex.
Right. My wife done took off my cigarettes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want a smoky. Smoky.
I can tell
Where?
you right now, like if you ever meet my kids, they'll be the cutest things to your face, but the moment you leave, they turn into little devils.
I didn't put them there. I brought them over here.
Literally, they'll tear stuff apart for no reason and just be like, whatever.
Yeah, I've got little ankle biters. Well, my little ankle biters will jump and almost get the back of your kneecaps.
Hello, Gold Fever Adventures. How you doing?
Gold Fever Adventures. How's it going? Nice to see you. Spread the word, man. If I get to 1K, I got a big giveaway going on.
There's
Need
actually
like 80 subs.
a guy that subbed to me just recently. It's called like Bayou Guys Prospecting. He does
Really?
a lot of paid reviews. He's only got like 20 subs. If you guys would check him out, let him know that 80 Guys Prospecting sent you over. I'm giving him a shout out. He's kind of new to the whole thing. Everything he's got dates back to about a month ago. So I'm trying to get him more subs. He's in the gold community. I'm just trying to spread some love. I had the same thing happen to me.
Send me his link or do a shout out and put his link in the video in your description.
That's what I'll do.
Definitely check him out.
I was planning on it. I just want to give a shout out. I do have the link saved and copied. I might send it to you via text message too. Or
Right
even
on.
and have everybody check him out. But he does some really good stuff. I watched a few of his videos, checking him out after he commented. I do that with everybody that does, or even subs to the channel.
Right.
So if they have content, I always check them out. Always leave a couple likes and always leave a couple comments just to help grow the channel.
Absolutely. I want to like who's dealing with me, and I want to see what they're doing as well. And I want to comment and let them know that, yes, I acknowledge you and I see you, and I'm going to be here for you.
Exactly. And that's how I got to the point where I'm at, is because of everybody like you and JP and Benzo and Heavy and Luke Duke and Ron F and everybody else helping me out getting where I'm at. The living room Panner. I mean, it's all you guys giving me shout outs and giving me the encouragement as to where I've gotten to where I'm at now, So
well, it's everybody patting everybody on the back.
But still, it's helping each other out. It's getting us to goals that we never expected to reach,
It's the community communion that keeps us going. It's the heartbeat of the gold community.
Right? But it's not just that. There's also, like what Ed said too, is like the 5 different fingers of treasure hunting. There's also the magnet fishing, like the treasure vixens coming in and saying hello. You got the detectors, like heavy metal. They're in with us and stuff. You got us prospectors, and then you got like your glass bottle dump diggers and everything else like that. It all falls into those categories, and
exactly. Well,
it's all the same stuff.
It's also, like I've said, it's all prospecting. If you're coin hunting, you're prospecting because you're looking for that right coin, just like we are looking for the pay streak.
Yep.
Forging, I've got a forge and I need to start melting cans, getting back into my anthill pours. Everything is prospecting in one way or another. If you're stamp collecting, coin collecting, gold, silver, metal detecting, because that's the same thing. You're looking for that treasure. And that's what it's all about.
With the metal detecting too, you're also kind of following history.
Yes.
Figure out where people and everything else traveled and adventured to find those things that they dropped and lost.
Or fired.
Yep, that'll work too. Like old homesteads. There's how many old homesteads out there that are completely crumbled down and decayed over the years.
I am in a historic area, and I need what I am this close to going and talking to some of these real estate agencies and seeing if they'll let me detect some of their older home sites that are up for sale.
That would be awesome.
So, I've got a detector, and I would love to get out and try and find something around some of these old houses. And there's one just down the road. It's a 100-acre property, and the house looked like, it was like a 1940s or 50s house. I mean, it's still got the shingle siding on it. I mean, it is a really old house. But, I get into smelting and everything else as well. So I like where I'm at with my channel because I'm so diversified.
And see, that's kind of the same thing that I'm trying to do because, like, I want to get into the whole metal detecting. I have a detector, I have a pinpointer. It's just I haven't messed around with it a whole lot. I've been focused on getting the whole prospecting thing up and going.
Right.
The detecting is kind of like a side thing at the moment. But
Well, my detector's right over there, about 10 feet away. But
I have my detector and my pinpointer right pinned to my my backpack for when I go out, when I have my sluice and everything with me. The detector's right in the vehicle. I always have it with me. But it's just one thing I haven't picked up and started playing around with yet. So it's something that's coming soon to the whole you guys prospecting channel.
See, the problem that I have is I'm working on this house. I'm trying to metal detect. I'm trying to get my dredge ready. I'm trying to dredge for gold. I'm on the stream sluice.
I know the feeling.
I'm just like everywhere. I've got a CNC machine sitting over here. I'm trying to get something going with. I've got a website I'm trying to get up and going, and it's like, no wonder I've got no hair on the top of my head.
Sitting there trying to figure it out. I know the feeling. Start a fire before you grow hair back,
Hey, Benji, if you're wanting to start smelting and pouring, I'd say go for it if that's what you want to do. It is a great hobby. I started out with pouring aluminum, taking all my cans and melting them down, and I've got some fire ant hills. I can go back to pouring anytime I'm ready, and it makes really cool artwork. I know some of you guys have seen it.
Yeah, those are awesome. Like the other day, me and my buddy were walking through one of the places where you go frisbee golfing, and there's an area about a foot wide by a foot wide that you can see that the whole top of this area has been like cut off by a lawnmower from when they come through to mow it. But this is a big, huge anthill that was there.
Oh, dude.
Because like the whole area has been mowed open, and it's like a foot wide by a foot wide circle.
You know how big that anthill probably is down deep?
There's probably like about 8 feet down and about 3 feet wide.
Maybe not that big, but the anthills that I pour are literally like 2 feet across.
We're like that big.
What's that big?
That's how big the ants were coming out of that hill.
Yeah.
Big black.
I've got the same thing. But my anthills that I'm pouring are like 2 feet across, and the damn things are like a foot tall. And my last pour, I put 4 crucibles in. And those were 4K crucibles.
Wow.
They weren't the small ones. these are pretty good sized crucibles. I would say they hold 100 cans worth of aluminum.
That's quite.
That's a lot of aluminum. Let's see. Found. Still in you? I am definitely going to check out your channel. I have not seen you. I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to check out your channel after I close this stream out, either tonight or tomorrow. But if you're into metal detecting, I want to see what you got going on.
Same here. I got to check you out.
And to be honest with you, still in you, I don't believe it's what you spend on the metal detector. It's a matter of what you can find with the metal detector. You know, everybody, you got to dig everything. You really got to dig everything.
It's the same as like with prospecting. You got to test. You got to play with your settings. You got to play with your machine. You got to know how it handles, what it sounds like when you're finding items. It's a lot of research. You just got to get into it and go with it.
Right on. Oh yeah, absolutely. My metal detector I've got a Goldbug Pro, and not trying to throw stealing you under the bus. I won it at a GPAA meeting for $30. Is all I put in on that entry.
The one I got is a Rico Max. And I got that one from Flower Gold Wizards on a $3 entry.
Sweet.
And
then I've got my dad's. My dad just got a detector before he passed away, and I've got it back there in the back room. And I think it's a Bounty Hunter Tracker. It's one of the newer models. It comes
really
with
It's a really good coin hunter. Like the bounty hunters, they really good for finding coins and like rings.
Okay, cool. I have not used it yet. My mom says like, here, this is your dad's. Take it, do whatever you want with it. So I brought it home, and it's back there with my other detector. So I haven't got a chance to use it yet.
Permissions before I go detecting. That's the only thing that's holding me up right now. Because
I hit local parks.
Well, I still want to get permission from the city before I go out there, because there is for how small my town is, there's a lot of police. And for them to be driving by the park and see me digging holes, of course they're going to stop.
Oh yeah.
So I want to make sure that I have the proper permission before I go out and digging. And
absolutely. Oh yeah, that's the whole key to a lot of it. Once you get permission there, then you can start walking the sidewalks, and in between the road and the sidewalk, if you've got greenways.
Oh, we have greenways here. A lot of
you can get verification with the police, and you can use those greenways as well. So if that helps you out.
I'm just waiting to hear back, because there's so much stuff going on already that everything's kind of backlogged. So I'm just waiting on permission before I can go ahead and start doing it. That's
right.
Why, the only video I have right now of me metal detecting is in my backyard, and that's only what I found.
Right. Well, my property, I just bought my property, and there was a tent city set up out back in the woods, and there is so much slaw all over this property. It's crazy. I'm not going to detect my own property, because I'm not going to have it looking like a dirt yard.
No. But the big thing too is, instead of going out there with a huge like spade shovel when you're digging, like the little Kelly Code knife, like bug digger that I got from when we were at Flash Bash, that's like the perfect thing. Even if will work. Just
Awesome.
cut a hole, but don't cut all the way around. Leave an area that's still attached, because when you do that, the root system of the grass is still intact. And then check your plug. If your signal's still in the hole, that's when you bust out your pin pointer and check your hole.
Right.
Your hole or your plug. But usually, like with the stuff I've been finding, it's still in the hole.
Because too much is hung from it. It's that one hook that holds.
I've ran into a few spots. I was at a park and I hit with my detector and I started digging and then I hit it again and I kept digging and I hit it again and I'm like, this is getting too big. So I was like, no, I'm not digging no more. I filled my hole back in. But
sometimes those deep finds are the ones that have more historical value, because it's had longer to seep in than anything that's closer to the surface.
right.
But it also depends on like the winter seasons and where it's too, because the frost in the ground will affect the height of certain stuff in the ground.
I said, seriously, I already closed from my phone.
I like what Spider Ace is saying. He's like, just fill your holes in with bodies.
No comments, but I agree.
I'm sure there's a bottle dump on my place, Luke. I just haven't found it yet. And actually, my back of my property, right through the middle of it, I've got an old. It's I would say an old Jeep fire trail that goes right through the middle of my property, and it was right in there where there's bottles, there's cans, you name it. It's all over the place.
You probably can't use it as fill.
Yeah, I've got a lot of trees, and I'd say the average on my tree size is probably about 20 inches. So
harvest maybe a third of that, and you'll have some awesome firewood area for new wood, like plant like to grow.
It's all wholesome.
Yeah, I'm really wanting the trees that I've got to mature. I've got a nice oak tree right out this back door. I love. I think it's a black oak.
Ooh,
beautiful tree. I mean, I love it. Say what?
How big is the diameter of the base? Like a foot, maybe 2 feet?
It's probably about a foot and a half.
Oh, so yeah, it's a real mature tree.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized tree. It's every bit of 25, 30 feet tall. It's a beautiful tree.
Straight part of the tree.
Oh yeah, it's a nice straight tree. This oak right here.
Oh yeah.
She loves it
You
too.
was talking about cutting it down for the day.
No. Well, I was talking about cutting a couple of limbs
and I said
off.
no.
Limbs are fine. Limbs are fine, but a tree like that, you want to keep it alive as long as possible, because I'm telling you that black oak is going to be worth some money in the end of the day. Especially a tree the size you're talking thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's a high dollar tree. We've got some. I'm not sure what kind of pines they are. They're not spruce. They're not whites. They grow really tall. They got the really long, pointy needles.
Yeah, that sounds like ash. That's used a lot in like the framing industry, and then a lot of the work that I'm doing.
There you go, Mr. Lodak.
There you go.
Mr. Lodak, he said the word.
Yep.
I'm not watching talking.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, Charles, occasionally. I don't know if it's your internet or...
It's probably because I'm having weather issues at my place. Because like I said, it's been raining all day long here. So it's probably because of weather.
The shot is for LBPA.
LBPA for life? If you know, you know.
Yeah, that's right. If you know, you know.
Wait, the bottle will be so heavy on it. It's gonna be fucked.
We don't have a lot of softwoods down here. We have more of the hardwoods. And I think I've got some pig nut hickory back in there. And the LVPA. If you know, you know, Benji. That's all I can say. But knock my drill over. What the hell, woman?
Well, you know, that's what happens when I have the shed
Well,
yet.
you know if you know, right? Knock the drill
Yeah.
over.
You know? Hey. I was going to say something to you.
I don't have a whole lot of property, but I love what I got. And I've got a few cedars. I've got some, I don't know, there are other pines that got the really long, I don't know, they're about 4-inch needles, but they're real pointy, and there's not a lot of needles there at the ends. I don't know if you know what kind they are. They're like a ponderosa.
I'm
Ponderosa
thinking,
pine. Huh?
I'm thinking it's
Ash
ash.
pine. They get really big spots of bark on them.
Yeah.
All the way up. They get really tall. Beautiful trees. I love them. I love pine trees.
Yeah, up here we get a lot of swamp pine. Like there's areas where there's just miles and miles of swamp.
You're gonna make me get up and
These
kill
pine
you.
trees only grow to be maybe like 8 feet tall,
Oh yeah.
max, and then they die off. But what I've
Really?
also noticed is those swamp pines that we find up here come Christmas time are you can find them by the dozen, no problem.
This is what you do.
Next cycle starts. You can chop them down and use them as a perfect little Christmas tree in the house.
Right.
Otherwise, you just wait until the neighbor puts them on the yard tree and cut it down and bring it home.
Luke says they're a Scotch pine. They're a little bit bigger than a Scotch pine. Yeah.
Below deck.
Helicopter gang. I would love to come up there, Strip 63, because if I did come up there, I would have to come up there and prospect.
The one place I can't wait to get out to is out in California.
I would love to go out there, but
I grew up in the Sacramento area, and there's a bunch of creeks that me and my brothers used to go out and play when we were younger.
yeah, and if you're like HD Shovel Ed, if you'd have known back then what you know now, you never would have moved.
Exactly. But I had no choice at the time because I was still underage and had to go with my parents. But I still want to go back there and check out some of these places that we used to go swimming with kids that have awesome plunge pools, cool gravels, and like the structure for looking for gold.
Right.
And I want to go and prospect these spots. But at the same time, it's going to be kind of one of those trips that has been in the works for a long time and it hasn't happened. And family related. Let's just put it at that.
Hey, I enjoyed seeing your dad up there at Flash Bash. That was really cool. I wish I would have talked to him more, but he seems like one of them Louisiana guys, kind of a down south, kind of Creole.
Not even. That's just the.
I know where you come from, and it just it just sounded like he was from Louisiana, way down in New Orleans, and it's cool as hell.
You haven't had a chance to hang out with my dad.
No, not really.
Okay. It's an awesome time. I'll tell you that. My dad's got some really cool stories, some really funny stories, and he'll have you rolling the whole time. Like, no joke. Over by us, the whole time he was there, hanging out with me, Luke Duke, Ron F., JP, Benzo, Heavy Metal, and Daniel. The whole time. It was nothing but jokes and laughs the whole time over there.
Oh, I'm sure. I wish I'd have been down there more often. I'm kind of I'm torn between two. Okay.
Yeah, but you also had you had who was it? HD Shovelhead, Gemstone Judy, Jason Keith, and all those guys.
I was up there with those guys, and you guys were down there, and it was like.
I was jumping back and forth because, like, Jason Keith, I've watched a lot of his videos and everything that he's done down in like the Dominican Republic and everything like that. And he's like a really awesome dude. You guys were down there. I was hanging out with you guys for a while, but I was jumping back and forth because there were so many people there that I wanted to hang out with and talk with and, you know, see their perspective of what they think I've been doing and everything like that. And it was awesome because it gave me a lot to think about and a lot to work on. I think I'm doing better, but
Oh yeah, we all. I mean,
welcome to the territory.
I'm the same way. I was trying to pick Jason's brain, and I've got some. I wanted to test out my dredge. You know, that was my whole thing. I started putting this dredge together, as you guys know, probably.
No, I have a question about that.
Okay.
The box, does that
Yes.
does that matter what kind of pitch or level that you got it at?
At this point, the way my box is run and set up, no. No,
Okay.
I could set that dude down level, which is probably what I'm going to wind up doing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut tabs, pull them out so it'll mount right to the sluice box and sit right there. And then have my jet come in.
Because I still think the setup that you got is awesome.
Right.
But it's something that I'm planning on working on. It's one of the projects.
Hey, we're out here to help each other. If you got any questions or need some help or pointers, give me a holler, man. You got my number.
Like a lot of the stuff that I'm working on right now, it's just all trial and error. Like even with the wash plant, like I'm still making tweaks and adjustments and stuff like that to the one that I have now.
Well, I like the drill setup that you had on there, but I think you should have smashed the end of your rod instead of trying to add a piece. And if you would have smashed that to like an octagon, like a drill bit, slip that drill up on there, it would have grasped, held on to it tight, and been able to run.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but I've posted videos on like other motors that I'm trying, and I have it set up where I have alligator clips that connect to an 18-volt battery from the same rigid drill that I had that runs this motor from a Razor scooter.
Right. And that's going to be interesting to see.
Scooters.
DGP Outdoors, what's going on, brother?
And I'm working on a gear system that will slow down the speed of the motor, or I got to work on different like sprocket sizes. But
The only issue I think you're going to have is being able to keep the material rotating through because of the weight at the same rate of speed.
That's another thing I'm working on is different fin systems for helping move the material. But at the same time, I'm adding a second sprayer bar that sprays it in along the trauma.
Right.
It's something that I was working on.
No, you're free to call in, David, if you want. Sorry there, Charles. David was asking if it was a private party, and it's not.
No, go ahead and post that link.
Yeah, I've got somebody calling in, Frank and Beans. I need to see a face, though. Frank and Beans almost sounds like Mr. Lodak again.
Frank and Beans. Wasn't that from? Wasn't that from that movie? Something about Mary.
Oh, I've got eyeballs. I've got eyeballs.
Hey, please, just show your face for a second so we can see it's you, and then we can let you in. Under any name you choose, you just have to show us your face for 1 second.
Okay.
You're not listening to me.
I'm sorry. It's JP.
Do you know Frank and Beans was from Something About Mary when he got stuck in his zipper?
No.
That was Frank and Beans.
Really?
It's JP.
Melissa's right, Mike. Melissa's right. It's from the Something About Mary movie.
All right. Hey, I'm sorry. I had Mr. Lodak tried to jump in earlier with a blank screen, and I'm sorry. I got to see a face. We're not doing no twigs and berries.
Yeah.
No, not tonight.
Last week was enough. That was too much twigs and berries for like 5 lifetimes.
Absolutely.
I'm still having like flashbacks from that shit.
Well, I'm trying to remember shit that happened, but I'm like, all I can see is like these old man meatballs. I keep going
Why was it so cheap?
Rusty because dude look old and shit. I don't know.
Well, I should have clued up on.
There ain't no way I could have done the bar tonight, man. Shit, we drove all night. What are you talking about?
Man, if you guys would have told me you guys were going to be close, you should have hit me up earlier.
We went through 4 of them Crossville exits.
Yeah, if you went through Crossville, you were 20 miles away from me.
Really? Well, we asked one time. It was 45 minutes from one winery that was right there at a Pilot. Then we stopped at the next Pilot a couple miles down the road and driving out.
Yeah, you guys were real close. You should have. You should have hit me up earlier.
Man, it was 1:00 in the morning and shit. Dude, you got a bunch of tweakers out there, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It was terrible bad.
We got DGP in the house.
How you doing, man?
Hey, you guys.
Gotta see the difference between your guys' dredges is no offense, Mike, but night and day. Your dredge,
it's all trial and error.
It's awesome though. The nozzle that you had on the end there, it helped blow it out some of the sands that were piled in between the rocks. And literally, what I would do is I would use that nozzle to blow the sands out, and I literally was sitting in the hole. And once it got to about halfway up my cap, I would turn that nozzle off and then suck up all the sands and everything I blew out between the rocks, and I would shove all the rocks out of the hole.
And that's why I told you needed to run Chris's too, because Chris has got a hell of a dredge set up. I know mine's decent, but I'm working on getting to his, except I'm going with a 4-inch.
But Eminem, for the area that you were working, I still think your machine was best suited for that. Because once I got down to play with it, you saw I was following good layers.
I think my machine was pretty suited for the area that we were working.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, JP, you guys nailed it.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
the
saying.
tributary you guys were set up. Jelly Bear's been down there the last 2 days. He's found pounds of lead.
Oh, I'm
We
sure
didn't find much
he was in a
lead,
hot spot.
but I mean,
Absolutely.
that's the only thing about the dredge is that you're limited as to where you can go.
You can dredge your way up anywhere you want to go.
Well,
Just
yeah,
gotta
but
make a
you
tunnel
can't go
first.
to right where the shit is like we did. I mean, we ran 40 feet of hose to get water to where we wanted to dig.
Help me out, Chris.
Help you out?
Yeah.
There
Hey,
is no helping.
hey, mine's like a transformer. I can throw a high nickel box on it, throw it on a cart. I can float it down the creek. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so cool about yours. And you just got to change the length of the suction hose. I mean, that was the thing that we were having problems with. Where we were digging, there wasn't any water. We had to run 40 feet of hose to get water, you know?
Yes,
So
you're right, Luke. I
that's
need a high pressure pump.
well, not even a high pressure pump. It's just the fact that we could pull water from 40 feet away and still shovel material within a 10-foot circle of where we were at.
You're right.
And
But
that's
if
the
I
thing.
had that high pressure pump and I was able to use a 4-inch dredge, I would really be slaying it. And
But,
Chris knows a
but
4-inch dredge would kill
okay,
it.
okay, but you're still limited as to where you can work. And that's what I want people to understand is that a high banker dredge combo is the real way to go. Because if you're just getting into this type of stuff, that's what you get. So you can do either A or B. You can work dry land versus down in the water. You know, you have a lot more opportunities like that one that King Prospector had. I mean, you could do both at the same time.
You're right. And I'll give you that. You are absolutely right.
So, I mean, that's just something people think about. Everybody talks about dredging. Yes, dredging is a lot easier on the human body. But is it going to be able to be where the gold is? So that's just something that I always want people to understand is that dredging's easier, yes, but one, you can move more material in a lot different locations with a high banker.
Like
right,
I said,
because you can dig your hole to get your suction and you can run after you get your hole started. Yeah, I totally agree with you, JP.
I do too.
about 4 bolts and a couple ratchet straps,
And I'm
and
on
I
a
can
champagne
switch
of
mine to
beers.
whatever I want.
This is what the wife picked up for me. So I'm drinking this. Help me get me there.
I got the old brown jug back there.
Oh, no. That's some good stuff, Chris.
Oh, no.
No, that caramel sea salt was good stuff.
I think that put twice as many hairs on my chest.
Find my camera.
Oh, where's JP's?
Well, he started
Had
this.
it up.
I'm the one that showed mine. What are you talking about?
JP had his up before he
Okay, there you are. Right on, David.
I should have been first. I said the bottle.
You were looking at the
All
bottle
right,
when
I'm
JP
about to-
had his up.
Well, he's lagging on my screen a little bit, so. Benzo Gold, what's up, brother?
Because I'm about to die. So you guys
Post
have a
that
good
link
night,
in
all
the
right?
Benzo
Love you guys.
company.
Benzo!
Benji wants to know what you're drinking, AU.
What?
Right.
Benji wants to know what you're drinking.
Southern Comfort and Bud Light.
Southern Comfort and Bud Light. Ugh.
It's a hell of a mixture.
Yeah.
I can't help
I
it.
had
That's what happens when I send the wife to
had
the
liquid cocaine
Walmart to get
and
alcohol.
purple Gatorade shots.
Liquid cocaine and Gatorade. Ooh.
That sounds
That sounds pretty wicked.
Brutal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of slipping. I've got all kinds of footage. I ain't got nothing edited.
Yeah, see, I
I-
just wish I had footage for both of your guys' machines that I was running. I only have like a few minutes from Eminem when I like.
I need to get you that footage. It wasn't much, but I've got a little bit, and it's on my GoPro over there.
And DGP, I'll let you know right now, when I was running your machine, the main suction hose popped off. And I reattached it using the driver that you had there. I'm just letting you know that.
Hey, it's fun when that happens when it's like 20 degrees outside.
But I'm letting you know it did happen. I did fix it. I wasn't gonna just, leave your stuff busted apart, but I fixed it. I put it back together, and I still ended up using it for another 45 minutes after that.
Hey, as long as you found some gold in there, that's all that matters.
That's the
That's
other
right.
thing. I still haven't had a chance to go through any of the cons from Flash Bash. I'm still trying to get my shop set up.
Well, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's slipping.
Oh, hey, I'm going to throw that flag in the air as well. I still got probably a quarter of a gallon of cons out on the porch.
See, like, if I had to throw everything from your guys' machine and everything that I got from mine into one bucket, I would have probably like 3/4 of a bucket filled up.
I'm horrible. I never bring any cons home.
So I have a lot of cons.
What?
And then I also have 4 totes from the job site that I brought home.
If I
Bring no cons home.
The only time I bring cons home in the wintertime when I can't video where I'm prospecting
I understand that.
for the landowner, so that's where the backyard prospecting series comes
What
into
I've
play.
learned from Flower Gold and all these other guys around here, like Prospector Gill, Flower Gold Wizards, and anything else that I've seen, they still get out in the creek when it's frozen. So I'm gonna start doing the same thing in videos.
That'll burn. Here.
They probably won't be long videos, but I'll do them.
Dakota, what's up? What's up, boys?
How you doing?
Hey, how about you? Suitcase under there.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll throw that one away. I don't know.
It's funny, Dad steps up and all of a sudden everything goes quiet. All eyes are on him. All eyes are on Dad when he stands up. Watch the hell out.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's almost about time for.
it's kind of late here.
Go to bed.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I
it's
got
only 9:30, Chris. What the hell?
Man, maybe at your house.
Hey, I started it. Hey, I got so damn screwed up earlier. I was an hour early.
Thursday night, I fired the grill up, drank one cold beer, and that ended up leading up to a lot. I think when I got to work yesterday morning, I was still drunk.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
There's a bullet in a bag.
Oh, yeah. And truck.
Hey, Chris, I want to try and get up there with you in August, man. Is there any way I can bring my own equipment? Okay.
Hey, this is like the Clinton administration. Don't ask, don't tell.
Fair enough. Fair enough, because whenever I come up, I'm going to probably go over into Indiana as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of working on a new area, which I got some video footage. My problem is I got in there with Jelly Bear about a week ago, and I was showing him an area that I wanted to look at. And, you know, it's a great area. I know gold upstream, gold downstream, but this area I know hasn't been worked very hard, if at all,
Right.
because to start out, it's like 3 foot deep water before you even hit the bottom. So I'm kind of long arming the hose getting down in there.
Right.
But, you know, I was looking at them like there's a big line of boulders running across here. It looks like the gold line is going to be kind of like from here to here. And Jelly Bear jumped in it and freaking killed it. And my dumbass said, "Oh, look, exposed bedrock." I started working cracks, which was on the outside. Yeah. He found a lot of gold. I think I found 5 specks.
Oh, shit. Hey, but I will say this. Don't give up on those outside bends because I've watched flower gold hit the outside edges and nail it.
See,
I
that's
was finding big iron.
here by us on the outside bends.
I was finding big iron down in there, but when it come to everything else, it had been blown out and cleared out. Where he was working, it looked like just overburden, but he went down about 4 inches of sand and hit hard packed cobble.
Oh,
Went down another 2 foot before he hit any clay. And
shit.
yeah, he
Really?
was finding some chunky gold in there. I bet
Really?
you he probably got quarter gram for the. We only got to run for 2 hours. A big storm come in and run us out. He probably found a quarter gram in 2 hours.
Nice.
But he's running the same nozzle I am, 2.5 inch H&B mining.
That's not bad. Luke, yeah, whenever I come up to Ohio, I'll probably be running through the backwoods and going up through Aberdeen, up there to where Chris is, and then I'll be coming across 74 to Columbus. But yeah, Luke, we can hook up sometime when we get there. Sorry, I was catching up with chat there.
My wife's looking at a recipe for fruity Pebbles moonshine.
I just seen that the other day, but the wife is on this big red margaritas.
Yeah, but this, you actually use the cereal in the mash.
Yeah, I seen that.
That mash looks not healthy.
You're taking a hell of a risk there.
Well,
Just for flavor.
It's
TikTok.
it's a TikTok video.
Yeah, she showed me the other day.
That looks about like a rum mash. Looks like road tar.
Titanium breaker bar. Really, Benzo?
I think next year I just need to mix up a whole bunch of apple pie.
Now that I'm game.
That's
I'm looking. I gotta find for the 4th of July some of that old smoky moonshine, that sea salt and caramel.
You can't get none?
I haven't looked yet, but I'm going to find it.
It says Moonshiner on TikTok. He's got all different kinds of stuff on TikTok.
Now, see, Ron F. was asking me about it, and I don't know if he's found any, but I've got one. Well, I had one bottle. I think I just cracked the new one open. So I'm getting ready to go to Minnesota, and I'm going to be coming back through Indiana. I know it's a little far from you, Chris.
Well, you cracked that one open down there at Flash Bash, handed it to me. I took that one sip. I said, "Ooh, you better take that away."
That's good stuff, ain't it?
Yeah, it didn't even taste like alcohol. It was scary.
Yeah. And y'all see where I polished off half a bottle in one night here at the bar.
Oh,
that was a bad night.
well, I just had a text come across from Jelly Bear Trump was in Ohio endorsing Ohio candidates.
Right on. Nothing wrong with that. No, Ron F is looking for a bottle, and I got to get with him probably tomorrow because he's wanting a bottle of this salty caramel as well. But if you want a bottle, hit me up.
I'll find it.
And I don't know if you can find it in Ohio.
They sell Old Smoky Moonshine at the state liquor store, Kroger's, you name it, but I haven't really paid much attention to it, but I'm going to find that sea salt caramel.
Right on. I'm telling you guys, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, how much you give for a bottle of that?
$20.
20?
Yeah.
What's $20?
Our salty caramel.
Oh,
That's for the 5th.
looky.
Right up my damn nose.
It's the gold dog.
Your tongue is too small.
Dixie,
She looking for nuggets.
come on, girl.
Yeah, she liable to find it.
Who's liable to find what?
She's
I'll
liable
show
to
you
find
my
nuggets
horse.
in my nose.
Oh.
That's my horse.
Dang.
He's got a big doggy. I like
Mine
big
went
doggy
upstairs.
cuddles.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mom.
she's going on 11.
Mountain Java. Have you had the old Smoky there, Luke?
What is this, Chris? Chris Fire. Yeah. It's going on my, oh, I mean, it's going on my corner. It's going to tarnish. I'm thinking about bathing with it.
I just done a shot. Calm down.
You can do another one.
She wants you drunk.
I know they're wanting me to pass out quick.
No, this is from me.
See?
She's trying to get you drunk.
There you go. I'll go ahead and call it church.
I can't hear.
All right, you said church. You got to man up as well.
Uno momento, Park flavor.
Who said charge?
Chris. Oh, that ain't it, Chris. No.
That's cheating.
That silver can shot ain't it.
Mommy.
Hold on, Charlie.
I know.
All right, that'll work. Church, guys.
Well, that'll make me
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, yeah.
Pass that over by the woods. I'll fucking throw you a pillow in the way.
Church. Yeah, tomorrow morning it'll probably be sharks.
Yeah, sure.
Magic word. Somebody comments it, and then everybody's got a shot.
That's not a cigarette. It's okay.
End of July, Chris.
You went from August to end of July?
Yeah, I moved it up because we got to come get the other kid from Grandma's house.
Well, I can tell you right now. I can tell you what weekends I'm off.
All right.
It's just in July sometime, just the end of July.
End of July, beginning of August.
I'm off the 3rd and 4th. I'm off the 17th and 18th. And then I'm off the 31st and the 1st.
The 31st and the 1st.
Hey, that works for us.
See, Taylor's on homeschooling, so it doesn't matter how long she stays at my mom's house because she has a tablet to do her schooling.
I'm glad our kids are back into school.
Yeah. I wish that too.
David, that's funny. Is it a
That,
pine party or is it a pine party?
yeah, 2 boys, ADHD, and those tablets sucked.
Right.
You can change that.
You know how hard it is to make sure that I'm not
Wait,
hitting
wait,
the
wait, wait.
website button and the X button for chat?
Or you can change it over to this. There you go. That's
I
better.
was going to say my picture keeps moving around.
See, he's not explored with it, so
Yeah, I haven't played with this
I'm like,
program
you
a
do
lot.
know that you can move that instead of the laptop trying to get me in the screen.
What better time to play around with it?
Right. Thank you, JP.
I do know that this laptop ain't worth a shit to record music into. It was so bad when I went live on YouTube. Oh, it was YouTube or Facebook. My Melissa Gill page on Facebook. It was so bad. So bad. I was like, no, I'm deleting that, guys. I am so sorry for that. That sounded horrible.
Yeah, I tried to do some painting videos out in the garage with my phone. It don't work too well.
No, my phone works great for recording.
Everything
I can record with my phone all day, but not live.
on my phone.
I can stick my phone on studio mode, and so like the sound coming through it purifies it, so it sounds like it's coming through the studio.
See,
So my
me
phone
too.
is how I record myself.
Everything I do right now. This is what we're seeing me on my cell phone. Everything I do is on my phone.
I
Right.
was gonna say, I'm just on the, what is this, the S8?
Nothing
See,
wrong
I
with
got
the
the
S8.
10 Plus.
That's good.
But the only thing that I don't like about my
I've
phone
got the S20 Plus,
is it does
Yeah,
not
that's what I
have
got too. Is the S20 Plus.
and it does a really good job. Guys, I'll tell you, the S20 Plus is an excellent phone, but it's expensive.
Ain't they all?
It wasn't that cheap either. It was like a $1,200 phone.
What was ours?
Plus, but
I don't know, they're like $1,200, I think.
like in between filming, I can take my phone and make notes on where I found stuff and everything like that, and it's all like
Amethyst says I have a great voice.
In 2 weeks, Amethyst,
I'm going live on
she's
JP's
going
bar.
to be live on JP's bar.
I'm really nervous about it because I get stage fright really bad, but I think I could pull it off.
Well, you're always posting singing videos, but I guess it ain't live.
Is don't think about your singing live for everybody. Just think about your singing live at home. Recording.
You know the thing about it is whenever I record at home, I'm all by myself. And so when I sing in front of Mike and the kids, I get really, really shaky. Like to drink a drink, my hands are shaking really bad.
Yeah, everybody needs to
I get really, really shaky.
a bunch of times before she sings.
Right?
I think I got the song down pat that I'm doing.
She's already got a song picked out, so you guys are going to hear her live in 2 weeks.
You may have to stand in the kitchen to do it, though.
It's going to be interesting to do from our end because we're on a laptop right now.
You'll just have to have it charged and do it from the kitchen. You'll have to hold the laptop up and be watching it.
Amethyst says you have an amazing voice and blown her away.
Thank you so much.
Take a bus. Where are we taking a bus, David?
Benzo Gold said, live in 2 minutes, okay?
Really? You going to cut me out like that, Benzo? Why don't you just jump in? Call in, man.
Yeah, just call in. Post the link.
I'm posting it.
It's not any different than JP's bar. That's why we're doing this. He can't.
Come on, Benzo, call in.
And there's Benji with the word again.
I jumped the gun, so I'm good.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm buzzing pretty good already.
Oh, I am too. I know, Benji. Tell Benzo, get on him. Call in. There's the link.
Benzo. Not Benji.
Need another beer.
I haven't, the one person I haven't seen in a while is Mark Miller. He has not commented.
He did at the beginning.
I know he did at the beginning, and then he kind of just slacked off.
Yeah, what happened?
Like I do on a lot of live streams. Get on there, say hello, and then disappear.
Right.
But you're still here.
For now.
For now.
Hey, you're doing a fine job, Chris.
No,
There he
Benzo
is.
said no. She sings in 2 minutes. He said he ain't live.
How you doing?
There he is.
Yellow leprechaun in the dark.
Nah, he said I sang in 2 minutes. No,
Bush
Benzo,
Light.
Benzo, I cannot sing without JP and Katie live. I can't do it.
Oh. If we're going to throw that in there, we got to have Mark Miller as well.
JP's always the one saying, Melissa, you gotta sing. Come on, Melissa, you gotta sing. So it has to be JP and Katie in here too. So we have to wait until after their vacation.
Right on.
Which is after our vacation.
You can't have Melissa start singing until Heavy's in the shower.
No. That's so wrong.
Heavy's got to be in the shower, and everybody else has just got to be ready.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But he's
forgot
like,
about that.
oh man, I did not know that was you. And I'm like, yeah, it is me. And he's like, I get so pumped up to you in the shower. And I'm like, oh, that sounds so bad. I was so fucked up. And I'm like, oh, that sounds so bad.
Oh.
That was the last one for sure.
Yeah, that was a rare moment. Oh goodness.
Woo.
I was closer to the thing than I thought. That's word no about me.
Benzo, you're in the dark, man. What the hell?
Yeah, in the dark.
Where are you at?
Benzo's killing it on the gold here lately.
Yeah, he is. I see.
Wait a minute. No, where is Benzo at?
He's going to UWary.
Is that where he's at right now? Where's he at?
He's at home.
The UW Harry.
He said he left, but he hasn't.
We've got to go over there with Benzo.
Yeah, this year.
Yes. It's a 6-hour drive. I'm willing to go. Benzo.
Yep.
You got us a place to camp?
There's camp.
As long as we can
gotta
camp,
set up something.
we're good.
Now I know we do have JP's birthday bash, and we have Labor Day?
Yeah, but we're going to Thermal City probably. Is that where he's looking at going again, Benzo?
Yeah, probably. No, I'm talking about our timeline.
I'm trying to map that out. So
Yeah, you have some time. I mean, I love mine out here in the winter. I mean,
Great. You put on your waders and you go out there and you. Right now, this place is trying to eat me alive. Deer fly, horse fly, and stems and skeeters.
Oh, I ain't scared of no North Carolina skeeters.
I blew away season 9 and I was sitting there and I was like, man, what's that smell? I smelled something weird, kind of old.
Labor Day's the day before my birthday this year.
It's just like 4 or 5 feet from me. The water, there was a snake rolled up. I smelled that snake.
Smell the snake.
When is Labor Day?
Labor
Day
Day
is first weekend of September.
Labor Day, September 6th.
Hey, Benzo, do you have something going on around then?
Not that I know of.
No, Labor Day, we were supposed to get together with JP and all of them. I guess Benzo and everyone. I mean, just like all of us. Ed, I don't know. They was all talking about it.
It was an impromptu thing we threw together last year a little bit. We didn't plan it too far ahead.
Why not in
Okay,
August?
he said he's not planned it yet.
Okay, so why not in August to go to Uary? Or
That's between Benzo and JP. That's up to them.
Maybe sometime
And
in August?
We got to try and squeeze Ed in on this as well.
I think sometime in August.
Years ago, sorry.
Do what?
That's the worst month of the year.
Really?
Is it?
July through September, it's bad. There's no good gold, but I ain't got no water. I can't hardly sluice. I'm using the RPE and struggling.
Right.
There's no water.
I know the RPE will run on low water, but you get too low, you can't run it.
You got to feed it slow.
Yeah.
So it's dry as hell.
I got the flow here at this spot right now still, but I can't capture the drop.
Okay.
Mr. Lodak said he's getting a lot of feedback from someone. I know it's not us.
It might be Benzo.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. I'm prepared. Mike, outside.
Yeah, I think we're getting a lot of feedback from you. Is that better, guys?
Bartender?
My wife said from what she's hearing on the phone and what she's seeing on the computer back here, it's way off.
Yeah, I think it's Benzo's.
Yeah, we have high-speed internet.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I'm just now seeing it.
Ow. My bellows.
Yeah,
Bellows. That hurts.
Yeah, there's probably about a 45-second delay.
right. Well, the delay I'm not worried about, but I think it's it was before Benzo. Benzo has a squirrel in his pocket.
If you refresh, will it mess up your stream?
I don't know.
Does anybody know if Mike refreshes, will it mess up the whole stream?
Benzo with the squirrel in his pocket. What? That squirrel?
Yeah, that's squirrel.
Squirrel!
Squirrel.
Squirrel!
Ed Marvin, in the corner.
That squirrel.
I so badly want to get him a coffee mug that says "Squirrel Whisperer."
Hey, that's Bob. Bob gets decorated for every holiday.
Really?
That's cool.
Do you move him like Elf on a Shelf?
Nah, he's always sitting right there up front and center.
You know, that would really mess with your kids.
Right on, Mr. Lodak.
Wake up and that squirrel be sitting at the end of their feet. They'd be like, what the hell?
So, Chris, what did you think of the Flash Bashopoly?
The what?
That was
Flash Bashopoly.
I did not get an up close view of that.
Really?
Yeah, the next time I go up to Chris's, I'll have to look at it.
He was on there.
You were on there, bub.
I seen a picture.
It was really fun putting it together. I did all the brains, and Mrs. JP went in on half the cost for everything. And it was really fun putting all that together because you had to think of all the properties as claims, and then you had to coincide all the cards with that.
Well,
so it was really fun.
With the whole Flash Bash thing, the person that was talked about the most and seemed to be missed the most was Tom.
Right.
I didn't hear too much about Tom.
He's supposed to be here on the 4th.
Really?
So maybe I'll do a short and get him in there or something that day.
Yeah, it would be really cool if you would. I mean, I know family is a lot to him and his kids, and
he has a lot of adjustment.
Totally awesome.
He's got a lot of adjustment to do to
Yes.
get back on track. He really does. It's really difficult to go from a whole to partial and dealing with everything. It really is.
We haven't come up with our next year idea yet for the Flash Bash.
I think we have it, though.
We've got 2 ideas.
See, Katie thought about that game. What is it? It's that something against humanity.
Oh, good Lord.
And Katie's like, we could do it the prospector's way and make it dirty. She's like, we could do it the prospector's way and make it dirty. And I'm like, what if
You don't want me to play that game?
No, I seriously, I'm like, Katie, what if one of the kids won that game?
My daughter brought that game home, and I don't know how many expansion packs she bought for that thing, but we had a lot of fun with that.
But I'm like, it was Cards Against Humanity is what it is. Cards Against Humanity. And I'm like, she's like, do it the dirty prospector's way. And I'm like, what if one of the kids won that?
Yes, Mr. Lodash.
We couldn't do that.
Yeah, make the kids leave the room before you play.
Exactly. That.
You know what, guys? I know you won that, but I got to confiscate it. We can't do that. So I think we have like a really cool idea kind of laid out.
Now, see, those 2 women come up with that idea.
No, Katie did while she was messed up.
Benzo throwed me the idea of trouble. And then somebody else throwed in the words chutes and ladders. Well, it would be sluices and high bankers.
See, I thought life.
But then if you do sluices and high bankers, it's not pulling up the gem people and the metal detectors and all that.
See, that's why I'm saying
collectors.
Life is good. Life could be interesting.
Yeah.
Because you can have the whole magnet throwing, you can have the metal detectors, you can have the gold prospectors and all that. And
But see, what do you guys think about as a whole in the community? What do you guys think about?
It would be a good game that they could switch over.
What do you guys? No. What do you guys think about cornhole and putting everybody's sticker or their name if they don't have a logo on the board, and then having light up bags that say Flash and Bash? They light up different colors for Flash and Bash.
Chris said it would be cool. What do you think, Charles?
I think that would be cool.
That's what me and
All
Katie
right,
was
now
thinking.
we're going to ask the panel.
Everybody that's going to be there, put their name on the board, and then Flash and Bash bags.
But see,
What about-
I would also raffle that item
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Twister with
Twister.
logo stickers.
Just see,
That
I
would
was
be
thinking,
cool.
I was thinking Twister, but it kind of gets really dirty.
It depends on the amount of alcohol and what's happening that day.
You know, it involves baby oil and.
We thought about spots in the shower, but that gets a little slippery.
My wife said too many old men prospectors, we wouldn't be able to get back up.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my god.
You know, I got home.
I'm gonna go dump our ashtray.
I still can't figure out how I tweaked
Well,
my.
I just got done doing.
So see, we're working on it, guys.
I see Melissa. Where'd you go, Melissa?
Go buy you a Twister game, Mike, and just try it out and let me know how.
You know, but I
can do that.
But I also
I've got it.
thought about plush dolls for like Ed, Jesse, Dano, and the Treasure Vixens, where they look exactly like their like cartoon figure of them.
Need to
And
come
then-
up with another game
And
for
then
the
like
LBTA.
a little catchphrase that they always say. I mean, Ed Marvin's is going to be squirrel.
He doesn't say squirrel though, but he does have those
He does
moments.
have those moments, but that's what his is going to say. And
Matter
you
of fact, the
squeeze
only
it, and
time
they
I got him
say,
on video was
they
a
say
squirrel
something.
moment.
Right.
We need headphones that split.
Yeah. We need a little bit bigger split.
I'll get a pair.
Mr. Lodak never played Twister with baby oil. OMG, Mr.
I don't
Lodak.
Nah.
But you know, I've never played Twister with baby oil either.
I will. Yeah, we're skipping the slippery mat. We're just going right.
I've
to
never
bed.
played Twister with baby oil either.
We can play the baby oil in bed. USB would be nice.
Yeah, but no, it plugs into our microphone, so it has to be a port.
Yeah,
I'll get a good set for it.
our internet,
To where we can spread out a little more.
headphones,
and
and microphone is all plugged in the side of the laptop. So we are working on an idea for next year. So we've got several different ideas.
I'm still working on my music equipment too. I need some upgrades.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to retire.
What the hell, Chris?
Oh man!
3:45 comes really early. I got to
Oh,
work.
you got to work tomorrow.
Oh, that
All right,
sucks.
all right. That's totally
acceptable.
understandable. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, I'm off next weekend. I'll catch you then.
I'll be on vacation, but I'll try and catch you.
We're gonna catch JP's bar though. We'll do it live with Ann.
She's saying she ain't going to miss it.
We'll do it live with Ann.
Right?
Oh, man.
We'll have to involve the family.
We'll have to take the laptop. So we haven't hit 1,000. We can't do it from our cell phone.
No, we're
And I
still
don't know
like
about
80
our home
away from
computer
1,000. So
Hey, you're catching up with me quick.
it's slow. It's not quick.
Benji said, "Oh man, I thought the bar was closing. The bar is not closing."
Say what, Chris?
is that I think I finally broke 1,050.
Sweet. I'm still. I need 80 as of earlier today. I need roughly 80 more to break that
Summertime.
1,000.
Summertime, I don't get any views.
I watch you.
People are out doing their thing.
Yeah,
They're playing around, so you're going to get less views during the summer than you are in the wintertime.
Well, as an outdoor channel, I get between normally 60 and 200 per prospecting video. Fishing videos are normally 100 and less. Soon as I start back into the deer hunting videos, I hit 3,000 to 4,000.
I think Mr. Lodak's trying to join in again. He's Taco Copter.
Taco Copter. Yeah.
Taco Copter.
Well, until I can see some sort of face.
Just show him, Mr. Lodak.
Okay,
it's
that's
Mr. Lodak. I seen it, so I hit it.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
So I hit it.
He's in there. We're up. We got you, Mr. Lodak.
How you doing, Taco Copter?
Taco Copter. Taco Copter.
Oh, come on, guys. You had to admit that's a good one. All right, Chris.
Yes, that is a good one.
Later, Chris.
Catch you all later. Peace, and I'm out.
Chris. Later, man.
What kind of bombshell was that? Peace and I'm out.
I've been slamming shots super quick, and I need to sober up a little bit.
What?
Get some bread.
Charles says I gotta fucking eat something because I'm too fucked up.
What? Why? I need to sober up a little bit if I'm going to keep
Charles. Charles.
I need to sober up.
I haven't even went to the bathroom yet.
I haven't eaten anything yet today.
I had
my butt off.
2 chicken fajitas this evening.
But
you ate this morning. Bank account said you did.
Hey, stop. I'm picking on somebody else. Oh, wavy Pringles.
Charles said, I gotta sober up a
Look,
little bit.
even Benji is calling you out, Charles. Come on. Hey, you guys.
So why don't Benji call in?
Hey.
Is it just on a
I can't just sustain on liquor. I might be from Wisconsin, but I'm not that kind of Wisconsinite.
Yeah, I tried to call in a couple times with some troll names, but you didn't allow it.
Well, after the helicopter mode that was on last week, I didn't want to have that.
I don't blame you.
Thankfully, I missed it.
It's a good thing. It went from the ceiling to the wall to the chest and twigs and berries.
Twigs and berries.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
We got in line with something not small.
I didn't flag that. I didn't say nothing about it. It was just like, I don't need to see that. So I was blocking it with my hand.
JP deleted it right away.
Yeah, I know. It just really sucked because you presenting Mark the guitar was the crown achievement of that whole video.
I know. And it made me upset because like the whole section of video that I got from going prospecting with Mark was shot like last minute, running out the door, getting ready to leave because I had to have little Charlie home by a certain time. And it wasn't the same reaction or presentation of the guitar.
Right.
And that really made me upset.
Yeah. I haven't seen Mark in here in a while now. I think he bailed on us.
I think he said he had company.
Oh, did he?
When you started the first stream early, he said, me and somebody, he said, myself and and somebody, he's like, we'll be here all night.
Oh, okay.
Was that his son or something? I think maybe I forgot what he said. The name.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. There was I don't know what I was thinking. I was an hour early. But see, that's where I get a little clustered because my time, I am right on the timeline. My time fluctuates. I can walk from here to the living room and my time will change. So I'm still adjusting.
Oh, he's still here.
Okay.
But Amethyst Angel, she recently changed her name. There was a message which I said something about, I'll never forget Miss JP putting your pants on or something.
Right.
We can't see it now. We
that.
can't see it now.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh. Would you delight? There we go.
Right there.
At first, I thought it was Heavy being funny because he's jumped in live streams going to the bathroom.
But no. He's never been that rude.
No. I'm not saying that. But at first, that's what I thought. But
right.
At the same time, it's like, I know Heavy wouldn't do something like that.
I almost wish I was there because I'd have because I kind of have photographic memories when it comes to that type of shit. It's like, fuck, you can't unsee it. So I'd be like, well, what kind of making body build do they have? Is it one of us? Is it a fucking random person?
Now, see, I need to talk with you later because I've got a picture that you might be able to verify.
I don't want to look at a dick, but I'll fucking do it.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just the surroundings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm interested to see if it is somebody in the community because we definitely need to.
Because I want to narrow this down just like you. I want whoever out of here. That was just blatant BS.
Yeah, because I mean, if there's something in the video or the picture or something that we might recognize, we'll be like, right. Oh shit, it was this motherfucker.
I've got a screenshot. I don't know if you have my number, Jerome.
No, I don't.
Email me later. You got my email, don't you?
Yeah, I'll send you one right now.
All right, send me an email and I'll screenshot you. I'll send you the picture of what I've got. I've been doing a little investigating as well, so that was really disturbing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't turn nobody in. I didn't report it. It was just aggravation.
Mm-hmm.
GS Prospecting, what's up, buddy?
Yes.
Sorry, mouth was full. How you doing, GS?
Benji talking shit. As much as I've had, I'll probably talk to you in the morning because I'll probably be doing the same.
That's why I'm eating some chips right now, trying to sober up a little bit.
Oh, no.
It would be anything on the live stream, and that's not right to everybody else that's viewing. So I definitely went a little overboard tonight.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that, Charles. You have done nothing wrong. I'm just I'm happy I'm able to help out JP and keep this live stream going for him tonight. Somebody next week is probably going to have to help out.
I will.
Charles, maybe.
I'll gladly do it.
You're right, Amethyst. Hope you did really good, GS. I'll be looking for a video.
I'll be
But
looking for it.
anyways, let's get off the twig and berries. That was kind of a buzzkill.
Yeah, I'm trying to find your email, but I can't find it.
MM prospecting 69181 at gmail.com. All lowercase.
You want to hear some funny stuff? That same tire, I drove all the way out to Flash Bash, back, drove around a week here, and then out to Mark Miller's place. Survived the whole time up until I got to Mark's place.
Right.
I need to look for this. The whole inside side of the rim, there was an area where the tire was split this far around. And that tire made it all the way to Flash Bash back the whole week and then up to Mark Miller's place before it finally popped.
That's crazy shit.
All right. Luckily enough, in Mark's garage, he had the exact same size tire for my van. When was able to help me get it replaced and put on the rim before I
Now
had
that's cool as hell. Up until the point that you ran out of fuel on the way home.
And I'll tell you right now, Mark did help out with that. He did give me some money before I left. And he did help out. But it was just this close to home.
20-mile stretch. And JP had his pants on.
And
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
only thing about that is if me and Little Man didn't stop for lunch, we would have had enough gas to get home.
Oh, a lunch break killer.
That's what it was. It was exactly the amount that we had for lunch would have been the difference in gas.
Damn it, man. You should have sat there with the air conditioning on. Yeah, JP's pants are on. My shorts are on. I think your pants are on. I think Mr. Lodak's pants are on.
I got mine on.
Hey.
Hold on.
Sit down.
I'll show proof of pants. I have to like stand on this chair to show pants.
There you go. All right. Pants on.
Proof of pants.
All right. We're all doing pants. I got shorts.
I got shorts on. But I got clothes on.
All right. See, JP, we're doing it. We're doing it upright, man. Everybody's got pants on. I see JP was jump back in for a minute.
Oh, and then another thing that I want to show off. One sec.
Time's up, Charles. Damn it.
1 Mississippi, 2
Yeah.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Oh, damn.
Damn. 1 second
Sorry.
turns into 6.
But I got these from Hippie Explorer.
Right on.
Nice.
I sent those out. And then this is one of those 4-leaf clovers that I had found around the house.
Man, I am not going to down you on that, but I tell you what, the boy here, ET Prospecting, has found so many four-leaf clovers on my property. It's insane. He's probably found 50 of them. It's
Speaking of
crazy.
50, all right. These ones right here, the heart-shaped four-leaf clovers are the ones that are hard to find. But the ones that have the white ring through them, the alfalfa clover,
No, he's not finding that.
okay. But to find these is rare.
This property that I live on is full of them.
That's nuts.
I shit you not. I will start taking pictures.
Okay. But the heart-shaped ones, it lets you know the leprechauns know you have gold.
I don't need them little bastards knowing I got gold here. Y'all done seen my damn display. What the hell?
Exactly. They know you got gold.
That's not right.
People think they're a joke, but they're not.
I'm going to be starting to scalp some little leprechauns. They'll look like you with a red beard.
Same thing.
Hey, Mike, go ahead and make me a moderator. I was just busting your balls when I said I didn't want to be a moderator.
All right.
I didn't give you an option, Mr. Luddick. I just made you one.
You can't do that.
Well, Mr. Lodak he's kind of busting my balls months ago, and
No, I really do. I have a lot of wrenches. You guys know that.
I know that. Type me something, Mr. Lodak.
I typed one already. One in the chat.
Let me see if I can get this.
Yeah, you just no. You hover over the YouTube. You got to be on the YouTube side.
Oh, well, I'm on StreamYard, so I'll get you later, man. Trust me.
You can go in your settings when you're in your YouTube studio. Go through that, and then you'll see like all your other channels and stuff.
Yeah.
Go through that, and then you can click on them and make mod, or you can go through and search the channel link for the channel you're trying to make moderator. And that's how I did mine, and that was all through the phone.
Right.
Sucks, yes.
But you just have to go through the website itself.
Yeah, right now I'm on StreamYards only, so Mr. Taco Copter, I will get you moderated as soon as I can.
Oh, I totally forgot it's Taco Copter.
Tahoe or taco?
Taco. He's like a vagina copter. He didn't see Kimber there, so he flew
That
on
shit was
by.
funny. Oh, man.
He was
There we go.
looking for
Just
Kimber
go
at
back.
Flash Bash.
Yep. I saw she wasn't there. I went every day. She
But you
just
didn't see
wasn't there.
White Goose and Land? What the hell?
No, he didn't see Kimber. He flew on
She wasn't
by.
there. It wasn't worth landing.
Come on, I was there.
All right, next year I'll share a tent with you.
All right.
Oh,
I like a snuggle.
oh.
I like a struggle with a snuggle.
Oh, a struggle with a snuggle. Oh, shit.
Damn, I feel dirty.
Mr. Lodak. That's heavy. He knows.
And he was worried about getting floated. He was like, really stressed. He was like, really getting floated.
Oh, y'all killed me now. I'm sorry about the vibration. My laptop's on the table.
Heavy tried to send me like a private video. He's like, I'm here now. And he sent me like this video and it wouldn't upload. But he was in the outhouse. I think he was like scared.
Oh, shit.
He's like, you're gonna float me?
I've been waiting on him all night.
But it turned into the shout out for Mr. Lodak when he was in the outhouse. But I think he secretly was trying to notify me.
Hey, that almost reminds me of the I get so pumped in the shower listening to your wife. It's like, damn, Heavy.
You can just hear the heavy breathing.
Oh, yeah, all the way around. I can hear it.
Oh my God.
That went dark quick.
No, David, I think he's in California.
Yeah, I just want to know what
Yeah,
part.
he is. He's I think he's took a job as a trimmer for the green operation.
I don't know what he's done, but he's out there and he talked about being on some prospecting country. So I hope to see some video.
Mm-hmm. Whether it be trimming or padding.
As long as it ain't trimming.
No, not that kind of trimming.
Yeah, no kind of. I don't even. Is that even a term?
I think 420 trimming.
Oh, I know, but Mike's wrist, like how he did that, was like trimming. I was like, is that a thing? Is that a term?
I don't know. That's bad.
You trimming through all right. Just the 7-finger fern kind.
Well, five knuckle shuffle. I mean,
Well,
trimming.
to kind of clean it up a little bit, did you guys see my comment earlier when I said there's 6 fingers to the prospecting community? Did you guys ever dumpster dive? There was a card shop. And they used to throw away fucking cards that are worth a lot of money nowadays. I was like, you guys are idiots. I haven't dumpster dived since I was like fucking 12. But
Hey, I haul dumpsters, so dumpster diving is not out of my forte. These people down here throw away so much stuff. We have found cash. We have found guns. We have found you name it. I found
some Jose Canseco cards when I was a kid in the dumpster.
I found some.
Imagine that.
Right. I found some Finland cash that somebody had dumped out. Just get rid of it. Tired of seeing it. Throw it away. So, yeah, we get all kinds of stuff with the job that I do.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like they just unboxed boxes of cards, and anything they didn't like, they just throw it away. The rookies. No, it's like, why? You never know about this rookie. What's this rookie
Right.
gonna do?
I think we
Absolutely.
have 37 boxes of baseball cards in one closet right now. And like 30% of them are rookie cards.
Yeah.
I have seen numerous baseball cards thrown away in the trash, and I don't pick them up because they've got a little scuff on them or some mud on them, and it's like it ruins the cards.
Yeah.
And it's not just
Yeah, but
cards.
these were just like thrown in the trash. They
Yeah.
were like very untouched.
I haul dumpsters. I haul 30-yard dumpsters. I'll take them out to a house. They'll clean the house out. They'll throw everything in it. And then I take it and haul it to the trash dump. And that's where I dump it at. So that's what I do.
In my case, it was a card shop. And they were opening brand new boxes of cards. And the rookies they were throwing out, they were looking for certain star athletes, and they just threw the rookies out into the dumpster. So they were like near mint condition. Well, they were mint condition in most cases. And they were throwing out Jose Canseco's shit.
It's crazy. I know what you're saying. Charlie, you and Mr. Lack are in charge. I'll be right back.
It's Mr. Helicopter.
Yep.
Mr. Helicopter.
That's funny. So many people, like, every time they hear helicopter, like, they got to tell me, like, oh, I saw a helicopter today.
Yeah, but see, like, I hear helicopter and I have flashbacks.
Flashbacks, not flashbacks.
Not that kind, but flashbacks. Like, it still haunts me. I can still see it. It's scary.
Oh, so I'm kind of an asshole. Well, yeah, I didn't mean to be an asshole. I didn't think helicopters were like, I didn't know that was a problem with you. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Like, my question is, why did he shave it? Why was it so small?
Oh, the wiener thing.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about some like PTSD or something.
No, like that's the flashbacks I'm having is like I see the screen, I can still see it.
Well, I guess that is PTSD.
There's like 6
pretty tiny small dick PTSD.
Yeah. Like it was
PTSD, pretty small. Wait, did I say that? Pretty tiny small dick PTSD. Yes.
Yeah. Pretty small, tiny dick. I don't get it.
Yeah, like who comes on there? I thought about it. And I was like, who would really do this? It's got to be like a band or something. It's got to be like some kid troll. I don't know. Was it like a fucking grown ass man? You have gray balls?
Yes, it was a grown ass man. Like seriously, like full on grown adult showing his genitalia on YouTube. I don't get it.
Insane to me.
Like honestly, what puts somebody in that state of mind to do something like that?
Well, it was a troll that's very comfortable with themselves, obviously.
And honestly, to throw it out there, I don't believe it was Rusty who did it in the first place. Because there was names that popped up in the live chat that we had never seen, for one. And for two, I think he just used somebody's name to get in there and try and do that shit. Because I don't think that they would do something like that.
See what happens when I miss one fucking stream? Oh no, I think I popped in a little bit later actually.
After it had happened, like, yeah, I can understand why Rusty and Holly disappeared because, yeah, that's an embarrassing moment for somebody to hop in there with their name. You know, I can understand why they jumped out of there, but that same person who showed up moments before that happened also disappeared from that live stream. There was no more comments. There was nothing else from that person. So there's still a whole lot of speculation. We don't know who it was, but this isn't the first time something like that's happened either. Because you can ask UK Diggers, they have their live stream that they do. Because it's another metal detecting site that I watch. They had the same exact thing happen to them. Same MO, same style, the same whole works. Where it showed ceiling, went to the wall, and then straight to genitalia. Same MO. And it came in with somebody that they knew, different name, somebody they knew, and the same thing happened with them. So it's somebody out there just seeking attention, and that's the whole reason why we don't see a face, we don't let you in.
Yeah, for real. I'm not trying to show my pecker on YouTube.
No. But you're the exception, because if we see the Vendetta, like the Mr. Lodak Vendetta V for Vendetta mask, or some random name that of course we're gonna be like, we don't know. We might let you in. But you have to kind of let us know beforehand that you're gonna come in with some false pretense name.
Oh no, I was trying to troll Mike. I, you know, add a little slice to the channel.
But if I was in Mike's position, I would have done the same exact thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kept making like troll names. What were some of the ones? Like I came in there like 4 times. He didn't let me in, not once.
But you got.
I think one was is my zipper down. What was the other ones, Mike? I did a couple.
The one I do know is the helicopter wiener, and then the taco helicopter.
Oh yeah, wiener helicopter, taco helicopter. I mean, man.
Those were the two that I know for sure that he had shouted out, but I don't know about the other ones.
Well, we have to be really careful now because anybody could use helicopter and probably get in now.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're looking for certain logos, certain things, and how conversations are carried in the chat. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that go into reading who we're letting in. Are you muted, Mike?
Mike, you're muted.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. My damn headphones is acting all kinds of screwy. Still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Mr. Lodak popped in, and I'm like, wiener copter. No, not until I see a face.
And I would have done the same exact thing. Show me your face just for a second so I know who it is.
Exactly.
Okay. But with like Mr. Lodak, like you said, he's got no video, but his audio button, you can see the mask. You know it's him.
Right, but he wasn't showing the mask. It was
Oh
just
no,
a
I know
gray
how
screen.
to. I know how to do that. I know how to troll. I wasn't showing that before. Like I can stop it right now.
Yeah, see, he was just a gray screen earlier, and he popped in, and I'm like, nah, I'm not letting this guy in. I don't know who he
I can
is.
change my name up real.
Right, see?
It's one of those things that we're taking those precautions now because we're not going to let something like that happen and ruin one of the shows again.
You guys don't want to see my wiener. I don't even want to see my wiener.
You guys don't have magnifying glasses big enough to see mine.
Hell,
Big
Mr.
crack.
Lodak, you're so damn thin.
Yeah, it's a. I'm hung like a baby holding an apple.
Hey, you ought to feel good. At least you're not like me. Oh, like a stud field mouse.
I tell you, I'm hung like a basketball. 3 inches deep, 6 inches around.
Hell, last time my
How are we
wife,
the only G-Jams that called in? Somebody else calling. Somebody calling me.
last time my wife asked for 6 inches, I had to give her 2 or 3 inches the
At
rest
a
of the
time?
night. At a time, yes.
Come on,
I
D-Jams,
heard
call
the
in.
same one, but it's where like I gotta do her twice and then punch her in the back of the head. You know, give her 6 inches to make it hurt.
There it is. Somebody call in. We need another. We need a fourth. We're the
Yes,
three
we need a fourth.
musketeers, but
David
we need a
Villa,
fourth.
call in.
Yeah, David won't call in. Shy, kind of.
Benji, then you call in.
GS.
Or GS. Yeah, GS, call in.
GS will call in, I bet, if he's not too busy. If I was to put some money down, who would call in? I would say GS.
Well, we've got 10 watching.
There goes my money. He's like, gotta go, fam.
Oh, bailing at the last minute. Peace out, GS.
Yes. Later, man.
Shy.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Luke Duke, call in.
All cool here, no judgment. Call in, hang out. Tell us what you're up to.
Absolutely. Dealing with kids. NyQuil. That will deal with the kids.
I use nap time. I don't know if you guys have seen those commercials, but nap time. Try it. It's really good.
NyQuil will fix the kids.
You want to watch a funny video? Look up nap time. Sleeping agent. You'll get a
You want to see a fun video? YouTube monkey balls. Who touched my monkey balls?
I don't know if I want to look at that.
That's a good one.
It's a classic, Mike. Everybody's seen it.
Is it? David Villa. Come on, call in, man.
David Villa says he's out of cigarettes in California. I don't think so.
Oh, he's got them high dollar cigarettes out there.
Yeah, I'm just cheap and smoking cheap cigarettes from the Indian Res.
Well, I got the high dollar ones. I haven't broke into what the wife has rolled yet, so.
Well, I smoked Marlboro, or not Marlboro, Sawyer or something. Camel 99s. I smoke Camels.
Camels swell my throat shut.
For a pack of Camels here in Wisconsin, you're looking at like anywhere from $10 to $12, depending on what style of Camels you get.
Ouch.
The Camel 99s cost me $78.46 a carton.
These ones right here, $55 a carton.
How much?
Like $5.25 a pack.
Oh.
These are 50 to 60. Depends on where you get them at. I roll my own though. $9 a carton.
Anytime I smoke those home rolled cigarettes, lung issues. Can't do it.
Oh, it's because you're too used to the chemical imbalance.
I stole my finger in your shot.
All right, so
It'll get to the point where
Charts.
Well, here's your beer.
a really low deck.
You're supposed to take your shot. Take a
He
shot.
just hollered shots. Charlie, you're up.
Exactly.
You're up, my man.
Shot.
shots.
Lodak hollered.
Well, she brought you the drink. I might as well say it's charts.
Yeah, she brought it.
I can't do this.
Magic word. Can't deny it.
He didn't type it. We'll let him get away with this. Oh,
Melissa's trying to get you phages.
yeah.
Hold
She
up, where's
is.
yours? You got to see yours first.
I get to the bathroom and I'm like, after I throw up, I'm
Oh,
You
Mr.
said the
Lodak.
word during the live stream.
Who? What?
You're being called out.
He's
I
like,
don't have a chart.
be on camera. Nope, you
Oh,
called.
I'll be on camera. I'm not gonna like chug a beer or nothing. I do have a drink though.
All right, we'll let you pass on that one.
Who won't mention it again? I'm sitting here, I was like, I haven't even let it.
Really, babe? Oh,
She over there being naughty off camera or what?
yeah, she's off camera.
My friend Allison and I've been friends with since
She's standing over there about 5 feet away, hiding out.
Jackrabbit in the air.
Uh-huh.
What?
She said, hey, Charlie says you need to check rabbit in the air. Take your shot. No.
Well, that was
You said he said you jackrabbit.
that was a taco helicopter. Was that a taco helicopter?
Sorry, I misunderstood that.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
what you call a vagina helicopter right there, if I ever seen one.
Man, y'all are going to live.
Since third grade.
I'm going to have to end this broadcast real soon.
No, you're not.
I got to go
So I'll be
service.
taking over.
I got to go service a woman. Y'all are on your own.
Don't bullshit us. It'll only take like 1.5 minutes.
Oh no. She'll verify that. It's more than 1.5 minutes.
All right, so 6 minutes ain't that long.
That's right. 6 minutes of foreplay and 2 minutes of fun. Gives a total of 8 minutes.
That's too funny.
Oh,
Hey, so where you guys been at AU guys? Charles, Eminem, Mike. How come you guys haven't came to watch the Bering Sea Gold Watch? The Bering Sea Gold Watch
I
party?
don't see the links for it. I don't get any notifications. I don't get any links to join the team meeting. None of that.
I catch it on Sundays after they air it live.
Oh yeah, we hold a private one. It's just I bought the Discovery Plus, so
Oh, yeah?
we just hold like a private Zoom meeting. It's not even on YouTube or nothing. It's just like us, just watching the whole show.
Really? You're on Zoom?
Yeah, it's private. It's private. It's private.
Mr.
Like,
Logan,
Fridays?
check out my About Me. It's got my email information. Get a hold of me. Give me a number or send me a message with the link, and I'll jump in. It's just,
Yeah, it's fun. We used to have one of the guys,
Oh, back
Brian Wilder. He's in Chicken, Alaska right now, so he hasn't been able to join us on the live streams. But up until like what 3 episodes ago, he was with us on the live streams.
I did jump in on one of them.
Right.
I did jump in, but that was because Mel posted the link on the group chat.
And I kind of set up the JP Benzo Dredge High Banker all.
Yeah,
Expecting
Brian's. We
disabilities.
might get Brian back on this last episode because actually the Bering Sea Gold is closing, or not closing, but the last episode is this next Friday. And
Oh,
I'm
is it?
hoping we can get Brian on there. We'll see.
Right. That'd be sweet.
How you doing, prospecting with the disabilities? Nice to see you in here.
I kind of pushed buttons there that night between JP and Benzo, and there went Charlie. I kind of pushed buttons between the 3 of them to set something up, and next spring that's supposed to happen.
Nice. Very nice.
Benzo and JP think they can outdo a 4-inch dredge.
Where does this take place? I might get in on that shit for real. I've already beat a 4-inch dredge.
Really?
Yeah, with a sluice box.
Really? I'd like to see that.
It's in my videos. It's Gold Hog. If you go to my my channel, it's the Gold Hog flag outing. I think it's called.
Okay. I'll have to go back in your videos. Check that out.
Yeah, I don't make a lot of videos, so they're kind of buried.
Right.
To actually see like the good ones that you have to actually put back. Like my most recent ones are like kind of shit.
You put the buttons way too close together.
Welcome back, Charles.
I don't like it.
It's your fault, man.
It's literally like this close together for the and the arrow button for the website. Like, why? Why? And if I flip the phone, then everything is backwards.
No, I tell you what, Mr. Lodak, I will definitely go back and check out that video because I'd like to see that, because Brian might not know what he's in for. But Brian is a hell of a dredger.
I've been saying that for a while now. JP and Benzo shoveling with their speakers will outwork that dredge.
I don't know. 4-inch dredge can suck a lot of material up.
Yeah, but there's also a lot more material that he's going to have to move by hand and setup time.
No. Think about this. That 4-inch dredge is going to take anything up to 4 inches around and suck it.
Yeah, but if you also look at a lot of the material that JP and Benzo are moving, a lot of that material is 4 inches apart.
All right, I'll give you that but they do have grizzly bars. They're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to deal with the overburden, the pile that you're going to have. They're going to have more to deal with than what Brian is.
I don't see it that way. Because the biggest thing that they're going to have to worry about is the bigger rocks. Now, they can pick those out a lot faster than what Brian can suck dirt around those bigger rocks before he can pull them out.
It's going to be a definite interesting challenge, and I'm going to be there. I am going to be there whenever
I want to
that
be there
happens.
for that too, but I put my money on JP and Benzo, hands down.
I don't know that because moving the overburden, taking
Mike,
those big rocks out, you got to think about it, Charlie.
you
There's a
also didn't see
lot of
the mountain of
heavy.
tailings
That is a
those
lot
guys
of
had.
heavy. It's a lot of heavy shovels, man.
Okay, but you did not see the mountain of tailings that those guys had at Flash Bash.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
Just
I will give you that.
Between the two of them digging, all right, that is more material I've ever seen moved by two guys. And they were running the high bank.
I understand this. They've got that gold hog raptor. They know how to tune it in. This challenge is not about the gold.
No,
This challenge is about the size of the hole.
Okay, but still, I guarantee you, JP and Benzo will outrun that machine.
This is where I'm at I don't know, because it's going to be real close, I think. Honestly, I think it's going to be real close, but I think Brian's going to kick their butts.
Because Mike, what I moved running your machine with the 2-inch nozzle, okay, is the same amount of material that I can move with one other person feeding the sloughs.
Right.
Okay. Now, JP and Benzo are veterans at doing this, in my book.
Right.
They can move twice as much material as I can move.
Okay.
If not more. All right. So I see that they would have a good chance of keeping up with Brian or surpassing him with the limited amount of setup time that they have to run the material versus the amount of setup time that Brian has to set up and run his material. Overall, from they call it go, and they're out in the creek setting up, getting running, and everything like that, versus to
now,
stop.
All right. Now, I believe what they've agreed on is everybody is set up, ready to rock and roll. You called go, and it's all about the hole. I know what I can do with my 2.5 inch. My 2.5 inch. I know what I can do. Those two guys will outdo me. I will give you that. But a 4-inch, and I've got a 2.5 inch that's half-ass working. Now, a 2.5 inch, you take that, because I believe Brian is running the same setup as what Chris Dyer has. And that will move some dirt.
But I've also watched some of his videos from his 4-inch dredge. Okay. And I've taken the size of the hole that I've seen in his video versus the area of material that JP and Benzo move in the same amount of time or estimated time of what they say in each video. And JP and Benzo still come out ahead.
I don't know, man. It's going to be close. One
But
man
it also
versus
depends on
two
the
men.
season of the
One
video.
man versus two men. There's a difference there as well.
Exactly. But that's all the factors that go into deciding this whole thing.
Right.
By those standards, I'm still coming out with JP and Benzo in the lead.
Okay.
And that's where my money is. I'm hands down betting on JP and Benzo.
I respect you for that.
Yeah, I'd go there too.
I will definitely respect you for that, because that is a good. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I am going to be there.
I cannot wait to see that.
Oh, you and me both. That's why I'm going to be there, and I will record the whole start to finish outcome.
What are you talking about?
It don't matter to me if I got to take off from work or whatever. I will be there for that.
Right on. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about the JP Brian Wilder American Gold Prospector Challenge.
Yeah,
Who
that's
can
gonna be
Who can move the most dirt?
Damn, I ain't gonna lie.
Charlie, his money is on Benzo and JP. My money is more towards Brian. Brian's got more horsepower.
It's not who can recover the most gold.
Brian,
Who
can move
the
right.
most dirt.
You're right.
So I'm gonna put my money on JP and Benzo.
Oh, damn!
I am.
Snap!
I am.
The wife is against me.
I've seen JP work, and he'll work his ass off. No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, but
He will.
you can't just. I mean, yeah. All right. I will give it to you here. I will give it to you right now. If I was to sit there as a single man digging a hole against Brian Wilder, not caring about the gold, not caring about nothing else, just digging a hole, I would almost say I could outdo Brian Wilder by myself.
But like I said, it depends on the material. And from the material I seen JP and Benzo moving from the area that they called him out on.
But see, you don't know the area that they're going to
Well, I can run Bullhog on any area.
He said that they wanted to do the
Thermal City.
Thermal City, yeah. And I've seen a few videos that both JP and Benzo
I've done videos
posted on that area.
HD has done videos. JP has done videos. All three of us have done videos on that area.
Is Brian and JP going to do that at Thermal City?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I want to be there for that.
We are going to be there for that.
But I'm telling you, I still think in that area, JP and Benzo will outdo him. But that's also from previous knowledge and everything like that as well. They know the areas to hit. They know
But-
where it's easier to dig. You
All
know,
right.
Moving the most material.
All right. I understand what
not
you're
what
saying.
you recover.
But I also know that you don't know what a 4-inch can do compared to a 2.5-inch. Because
that
you have ran.
I will give you.
You have ran 2.5-inch dredges. You haven't ran a 4-inch yet.
I will give you that. I have not. I know what I can punch with a 2-inch, like 2.5-inch dredge.
Right.
But at the same time, I also know what Benzo and them can run. Like once they get going, they don't stop.
Right. I
Well,
can
the lesson
understand.
was the difference between a 2.5 and a 4-inch.
That's a big difference and a lot of suction.
See, I'll tell you right now, I am completely experienced when it comes to dredges. Like the most I've ever run a dredge was yours at DGP's.
Right. And I'm not trying to sway you or anything else. I want you to take what your experience is and think about, because you're looking at almost 2 times the amount of movable material because you got a 4-inch dredge. You're talking something this big compared to something this big.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It's not how you dig the hole, brother. It's how you stuff the hole.
It's not about the motion of the ocean. It's about how you row the boat.
Oh, Benzo's got a magic shovel.
Well, actually, he had to replace it. If you haven't noticed in the videos.
He just said he has a magic shovel.
Yeah,
Not
so,
less than
glad for the
minute
vote
ago
of
in chat.
confidence, guys. I got a magic shovel.
Yeah. I am not doubting what Benzo and JP can do. It's going to be a tight race.
JP and Benzo all the way.
It is going to be a tight race. But I really honestly think Brian is going to whip butt.
No.
He is going to be able to put his face mask on, go underwater, and just let the nozzle eat. Pick those big rocks out of the way as everything goes up the nozzle. You're not thinking about it like that. JP and Benzo, I'm not no way doubting Benzo and JP, but they're going to take those big rocks. They got to put them in that high banker. They got to wash them off. They got to let them out. I know the setup. I know the Gold Hawk Raptor. I love the Gold Hawk Raptor. But with what they got going on, I don't believe they're going to be able to keep up with Brian. Brian Wilder is American Gold Prospector, Benji.
We'll never know
until next spring. You're right. Next spring.
But my bet and money is on JP and Benzo.
That's awesome. Who? What side you on there, buddy? Benji 813. Brian Wilder is an American gold prospector. He runs a dredge, and he also works on Vern Atkinson's dredge on.
Yeah, it looks like Benji is saying JP and Benzo as well. Luke Duke says LOL. What do you think all those collab videos are for?
Hey, I honestly, I hope Benzo and JP win, but my money is on Brian.
And see, I gotta say it, my money is on Benzo and JP. See, that's what makes it a controversial live stream. You gotta have somebody rooting for both sides.
Exactly.
You
and
know?
I'm not down on you for it. I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I'm just explaining my side.
I'm not trying to sway you out of your vote.
You're doing the same thing. You're explaining your side, what you see. So this is going to be a blast.
I can't wait for it. It's going to be
it's going to be off the hook.
Okay. And then secondary deciding factor that I say is after everything's all said and done, they clean up their cons and see the gold values. Okay.
You really can't do that.
No. Biggest hole.
No. Because.
But I want to see who gets the most gold. I still want to see that total.
I understand you want to see that total. That is not part of this challenge. Because.
I still want to see the totals, though.
Because you could be just off the pay streak as well as as I know. You could be off that pay streak by 6 inches.
Just by this much.
Yes, by that much. So you really cannot call gold outcome.
No. That's why I said it's only a secondary. Deciding factor is largest hole.
The big
but factor. I still want to see the totals on gold.
Right. Okay, I'll give you that. I want to see gold as much as everybody else. But everybody in this chat room right now, all 8 people want to see what the outcome is going to be.
Because it doesn't matter if you got a hole this big or the hole the size of a 6x5 kitchen table.
Right.
You can still have the same amount of gold.
Exactly.
But I still want to see that gold total.
I understand that. I really do.
Because you can move as much material as you want with the dredge. If you're not on that pay streak, all you're moving is moving
dirt.
You know? But JP and Benzo,
I totally agree with you, Charlie.
Pan and chase and look for that gold streak where you can get in with a dredge and just suction the whole section of creek and find this much of the pay streak where JP and Benzo can figure out exactly where that streak is running.
Well, now see
run that whole
you're saying. Now think about what you're saying. They have to find that pay streak and then decide if they're on it or off of it. Because you're not going to be digging 2 shovels in the same hole.
No. Because usually, like, with the way that I do it is I'll dig down like 3 shovels If I'm not finding anything consistent, then I'll move. At least shovel length.
Right. But you can agree with me, right?
Yes, I can agree with you. But it's also all that trial and error. Like I said, you make the biggest hole you want, but if you're off that streak just by a couple inches, it doesn't matter what you're getting in gold. You're just
Right.
moving dirt.
Right. And see, Benzo said it right there. No matter what we all get, steak and beer is all that counts.
That's all that counts. But I'm still saying my money's on JP and Benzo.
Right on. Hey, I'm glad you're picking a side because this is going to be going all through this summer, all through this fall until next spring.
And
Next
hey,
spring, this
all it
will
is-
be settled.
All it is a conversation starter.
Is
You know,
exactly.
because it doesn't matter what's going on in the live stream or whatever. I could be like JP and Benzo for life, you know? And people will be like, yeah. You know, or it's Brian for gold, you know. It still goes on. It's gonna be one of those things until this event happens. It's going to cause a drama.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna bring
going
everyone
to
together.
raise the bar.
Brainstorm and get everybody together and be like, okay, yeah, I think this has got a valid point, or yeah, this has got a valid point.
Exactly.
It's more or less just to get everybody talking. But
Exactly.
I'm putting it out there.
And
My money is on
that's
Jason.
no, and that's fine. That's the only reason why I kind of instigated the Benzo JP against Brian Wilder.
That's awesome.
Brian knows what he can do. JP and Benzo know what they can do. I want to see what they can both do.
But see,
Same place.
I've been there live when they were arguing on what they can do and what they can't do, and like set up time and everything like that. I was there.
Oh, I was there as well, Charlie. The thing is, in order to make it fair, both have to be set up and ready. Fire a pistol, go.
Okay, but see, the thing about that to me is it almost seems unfair because JP and Benzo can set up a hell of a lot quicker. They would be sitting around for two. They would be sitting around.
You can drop a dredge in and start dredging within 2 minutes.
Okay, but
You're
it also
not
depends on how far.
That's
depending
where
on
you're
the location.
about it. I'm
Depending on
sorry.
the location, depending on how far they have to hike in, carrying that dredge, compared to how long it takes JP and Benzo to hike into the same location, set up, and get
You're
ready.
right. You're right. But set up on those angles to get that dredge or high banker working properly is the challenge.
But see, with a high banker, it's really easy
No.
to set. No, hear me out. It's really easy to get it set up, and then just mark on your legs the pitch that you need.
Right. But until you figure out after an hour of runtime how much you're losing compared to the angle that you're running, you might be at fault. Whereas a dredge, you pull in, you set up, there is no setup. You make sure that stuff's coming off your sluice box, you're running hot and heavy.
But see, that's another thing is I don't have a whole lot of knowledge on running or dredge. Like like I said, the most I've ever ran one was with you and running DGP machine.
Right. And that's why I'm trying to let you know I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to sway you. I'm not trying to make you change your opinion. But think about this. You can pull up with a dredge, drop in the creek, start dropping a hole. You've already got the advantage because JP and Benzo have to set up on the angles that they need to get the best capture rate that they can. Whereas a dredge,
But see, with JP and Benzo, they're so in tune with their machines that they're using or equipment that they're using. Like I said, they have presets. They know the area that they had challenged him on. So they have presets for their equipment.
I understand that as well. But I think what we're going to wind up doing is saying, where do you want to dredge at? This is your area. Where do you want to have bank at? This is your area. Here's the overburden. Well, let's get it done.
And I can see that happening too. But like I still say, I think JP and Benzo, depending on the area that they go, will still come out ahead.
You're right. And I am not doubting you one bit.
Because a lot of the material that I see that they're running is all larger, flat flake bedrock.
Right.
And when it comes to a suction dredge, I know that flat flake bedrock,
you can chuck out of the way versus sending it through that high banker.
but at the same time, that's a lot of material to move by hand.
On them.
No, I'm saying even running the dredge. Because yes, you can knock down a lot of the sand material using the head that he's got. But at the same time, it's a lot of stone material that he's going to have to move by hand to get it out of the hole to keep running. Where versus JP and Benzo can shovel and just pick out the bigger chunks and dump it into their sloughs.
You're right. I'll give you that. But if you've got Brian in a hole doing this number, just letting the dredge eat, whereas Benzo and JP have to do this. And what I mean by this is put it in a high banker, let it wash, raise up the grizzly bars, let it run out, and then shovel it out of the way. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be an interesting challenge. I still have my money on Brian.
Yeah, like Luke Duke says, we could debate this until next year.
Oh, yeah.
Benji's in here. He says they should post it all on fans only.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we both have made every valid point in the book.
But
you can't
it all boils down to speculation until the day it happens. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's going to be the best part of it, is the day it happens.
And if it comes down to where I'm eating crow, I'll eat crow. But until that day happens, it's all speculation.
Exactly. And if I have to eat crow, hell, bring on the barbecue sauce.
I feel you.
I am not shy to admitting I was wrong.
Same here.
At least I'm man enough to say I was wrong. Either way, it's going to be one hell of a challenge.
Better eat your Wheaties, says Luke Duke. Because I'll tell you right now, by myself, just me out prospecting, the most I can move by myself with travel time, getting out there, getting set up, running everything, and coming back home is at max like 6 buckets by myself.
6 buckets.
When I had my brother out there, we ran like 14 buckets.
You're
And
getting close to a half a yard then.
close to it because it's 45 buckets to a full yard of dirt.
Right.
And that's 5-gallon buckets. Not
Right.
3, but 5-gallon buckets.
Right.
And like the material I brought home from work, I've got 4 totes that each one fills up to about 3 5-gallon buckets of dirt that I brought home from work, which I'm going to end up running through the wash plant once I get everything buttoned up and dialed up with that. But the upside to that is I've got a different pump hooked up to it. I've got the old pool sand filter that I had hooked up to it. And that'll allow me to run on less water for a longer period of time.
Right.
But at the moment, until I get the right gear ratio, everything is like hand powered on the wash plant.
Right. But, and that is a total you have to take a look at all the way around on this whole deal.
And see, like the whole reason why I'm stockpiling material from work is because I'm trying to get a yard of material just to see how long it takes me to run through that, run in the wash plant, and then seeing what I get at the end of that.
Right.
But I'm also trying to streamline and minimize the size of the wash plant so it's easier to take out into the field for when I finally do start getting out and doing some other prospecting videos that I want to do. Because I have places out in Arizona that I can go to. I've got places out in California I can go out to.
Right.
Colorado, I got a few places I can go. So it's just a matter of trying to get enough money saved up for these trips and also having enough time off for these trips that I want to do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's where I'm struggling this year all the way around because I've got a trip planned with HC Shovel Ed. I've got a trip planned with East Coast Gold Dredger. I've got a try and plan with Chris Dyer, DGP Outdoors. I want to do a trip with Luke Duke and Ron F.
See, that's another one that
you see where I'm at. I am so freaking booked. It's crazy.
I know the feeling, and then trying to work a full-time job on top of it.
Exactly.
I know the feeling. Like, I'm running a crew of 8 guys Monday through Friday from like 6:45 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I still come home and either do like prospecting adventures and stuff like that until I can't run no more, or like I come home from work so tired I pass out before anybody can post anything.
Right.
But at the same time, I think about it as if I don't go to work, then my family sits here hungry.
Right.
And right now, for me, prospecting is a hobby that pays back a little bit. And
Absolutely.
anything that comes back in via being Patreons or people buying pay dirts, all that stuff comes right back into the channel, trying to get more stuff for the channel, trying to get better prices for the channel. And speaking of that, once I hit 500 subs, I'm going to do 5 grams of gold that I'm giving away.
Awesome. Awesome.
And I know, like, you got a bag. JP had gotten a bag, but with JP, I know that bag's just going to sit on the shelf with the rest of them. Heavy posted, I think, a video on one that I had sent him. I know Ron said he'll be posting one pretty soon of a bag that I gave him at Flash Bash. So,
Right.
and I'll let everyone know that all the gold in those pay dirt bags that I'm sending out are like pickers, nuggets, and flour gold, all from other pay dirt vendors that I've bought bags from. It's not stuff that I found, it is gold from other pay dirts. I just make my own pay dirt and send it back out.
What's wrong with that?
That's all stuff that's been invested into the channel and making the channel, so it's nothing that's, you know, not being made from the channel.
Right on. Well, we definitely got an interesting challenge coming up next spring.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
And
If I gotta drag my boss along just to come out and see that, I will. Because I need this week off of work so I can go out here and watch this. And you're coming
Right.
with me.
Right. No doubt, dude. I'm going to have to wrap this stream up. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm getting tired.
Well, it's been awesome. Thanks everybody for coming in and joining us tonight.
Oh, yes. Thank you, everybody. We love your opinions. We love your thoughts. We just love that you're here.
Says we need Discovery Channel to film it.
Right? That'd be cool as hell.
Oh, that would be awesome. If we could get somebody that big to film this whole challenge,
you know
how big of a thing that would blow up into?
We might be able to make that happen yet.
And I ain't even gonna lie, there's a lot of people that have been emailing me just on the DIY stuff that I've been making on my channel, like even the wash plant and everything like that, getting it up and running. They want me to come out and build stuff just for their videos.
Right.
With what I have going on here at home, I can't leave.
Oh yeah. That's what makes this whole community awesome. I love each and every one of these guys that has been here, who may watch it tomorrow, either way, y'all are a great blessing to this community.
But see, that's one of the other things I wanted to say, Mike, is like, it doesn't matter if you've got 100 subs or if you've got 20,000 subs. What you're doing, people will notice it. Even a small fry like myself, they've noticed what I'm doing on my channel and have asked me to join them. I just don't have the opportunity to do that. Other people
Right.
out there, just keep trying at it. Keep putting
Right.
work into it and keep pushing forward, because you never know who's going to recognize you, and you just have to take that chance.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
the only way you're going to get out there is to put yourself out there. My motto is, you can't win if you don't play.
That's right. And as you know, I've been playing for a while, and I'm still trying to get more.
Yeah, Benji, just keep trying at it, bud. I'm pretty sure with everybody in the community here, we'll give you a shout out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And get you a little bit higher there. You definitely deserve it. You've supported a lot of channels. You've been in a lot of live streams that I've seen. I mean, you're on my channel. I'm pretty sure you're on Eminem's here. We'll get you out there.
Oh yeah. I just did a shout out for Lester, didn't I?
Yeah.
So Benji, your time's coming, man. We'll get you a shout out. I'm not worried about that 1K. I could care less. I would like to see it happen, but I could really care less.
See, that's the same way I feel. You know, if I hit 1K, I hit 1K. Biggest thing about me is I get to get out there and talk with everybody, share my knowledge, and let everyone
Share
else.
my knowledge and enjoying the community, talking with each other. That is where it all comes down to.
But the big thing is too, like, I got to meet you guys. I got to meet JP and Benzo. I got to meet Mark Miller. You know, before
Absolutely.
I started prospecting, the most I did is sit at home and watch YouTube or watch Netflix or Hulu. Like, literally, I've watched Netflix and Hulu so many times I could probably tell you every show that's on there.
Right.
Since I started prospecting, it's got me out of the house more. I've got the kids involved more. You know, it's building a network that you could talk to everybody and get involved and be part of a community. And that was the biggest thing about it.
Right.
And I've got a kitty cat jumping up on the table right now, right in front of the phone. Like, right here.
Dang. All right, man. I gotta get off here. I am about this far over my limit.
Oh, I feel you.
I'm gonna try and enjoy the rest of my evening. Benji, Luke Duke, Amethyst Angel. I know you changed your name, but guys, we'll catch you later. I believe we have ran long enough.
And we're at 3 hours and 29 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
And thanks everybody for tuning in, hopping in, and watching the live streams. I mean, it really helps us grow our channels and helps us get further and further in there. But
exactly.
Thanks to all of you for supporting us and watching us.
We've helped give a little insight to what you can do to make yourself better. All right. Much love, guys. Peace. We'll catch you on the flip.
Good night, everybody.
Later, Charles.
Later, Mike.